Number 15, orange creature. Is this creature for real?
Oh no. We got her. We got her. I said, okay, let's do it again. Let's run it again. We're running it back again. One more time. It's like Street Fighter 6. One more time. One more time. Tora. We're back this time. Dude, what if I just muted my mic again this time around? How funny would that be? How funny would that be if I just muted my mic a second time around? I would, listen, fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, we call that trolling you. It's a cyclical bit. The principle of streaming humor is to reference back to the beginning of the stream. If I was to reference back to the beginning of the stream 5 minutes after the stream begins, listen, that's a world record. That could just be the peak of comedy, right? That's the secret sauce to making a funny bit, is to reference back to it like 30 minutes later. That's how you make something really funny. But it's good to see everyone. I hope everyone's having a good day so far. I'm sorry for the late start to stream today. Very important stuff came up. Two of my dojo roommates actually went out to go look at some other properties. Because if you guys are aware, I will be getting kicked out of my house. Within like 2 months from now, very thankfully we got an extension like almost at the start of it, when we just argued like, you can't kick us out in 2 months, that's ridiculous. So now in 2 months from now, I will be kicked out of my house. However, me and all the dojo roommates have been looking for new places, and I think that we might be locked down on one. We might actually be locked down on one. They went to go steal someone's house. Listen, it's squatters' rights. Would you guys let me squat in your house? Like, not to live there, but to, like, to do the exercise. Do you mind if I put a weight rack in your house and I just squat there, then I leave, so I don't have to go to the gym itself? But yeah, so 2 of my dojo roommates went out to go look for other places today, and okay, I think I found the secret sauce. Tell me if this is crazy, but if the trick to getting like, you know, to sign off on a rental, I think that the trick is to have someone show up right before you that's like a friend who's like fake looking at it. Unbeknownst to the landlord, you have a friend come in that's fake looking at it, and then have them be like the worst piece of shit of all time. Have them like break shit, have them like fart in the house, make them like a loser. So that the next person who comes in, which, yeah, mention your other gun, the next person who comes in immediately looks way better and they want to sign off on the lease like then and there. Which apparently, without like the collusion, is kind of what happened in this situation here. Whoever showed up before my roommates was like apparently god awful. Whoever showed up before my roommates apparently sucked ass. And then now the landlord like talked to my roommates once and was like, please sign the please apply like tonight. Please apply tonight. I want someone in here by next week. So apparently we lucked out because someone was just like an asshole before us. I don't want to imagine the fucking piece of shit that wandered in there before us if it was this bad. But I'm guessing it was bad enough that like the landlord just wanted to sign the next person over. They said double it and give it to the next guy. So now, me and all my dojo roommates, we signed off on the application. We like all put our information in, and the fucking landlord was, he opened every application as soon as it came in. He didn't ignore any of them. He knew it was us, and he immediately opened the applications frame 1 as soon as each of them came in. That's a good sign, right? That's a good sign, right? If the landlord looks at the application immediately. That's like applying to HoloLive and then getting the view like frame 1. Beautiful Risings tenant. My lease is calling for its tenant. Dude, it's a meaty, exactly. It's a meaty property application on Wake Up. Are you making your commute work to shorter? Unfortunately, this is longer. Well, to be fair, distance-wise, it's longer. If you look at the distance of where I live versus the distance to where work is, but it's not so bad. It's not so bad. The roundabout aspect of it that makes it better is the fact that I get onto the highway faster to get to work. So the problem now is to get to work, I have to drive through like 5 different cities to get to the highway that I need to get on to get to work. And none of the cities are in the way. None of the cities are like on the way. I have to go like straight up before I can even get onto the highway to get to work itself. So I have to take like a massive detour to even like get on the way. However, the place I'm moving to is further away, but it's actually faster because you get on the highway immediately. So it should be easier. Lock into the highway and just cruise, exactly. Instead of like making 5 different exits to get the 5 different mergers to go through like a fucking roundabout loop to get onto the highway that I could go to work. It's much better. If you cut out the fucking like detour that I have to take to get onto the highway to get to work, you would lose like 30 minutes of travel time for sure. So it'd be much easier. So hopefully this makes my commute quicker. I'm only kind of sus in the fact that like I might be moving like within a week or 2, which that definitely has some impact on my streaming ability. Just break traffic law? True. I'm just gonna drive through the fucking mountains like I'm off-road trucking. I'm gonna say hello to everyone though. Forgive me for my poor etiquette. I've not said hello to everyone yet. What's good, KK? Showing up 20 minutes before the stream. KK showed up 20 minutes before the stream today was supposed to start, which in fact was like almost an hour before it actually started, and said, "Why are you closed? You should be open to the public." And then 10 minutes later, she hit me with the Yozo mod check. So she waited around for 10 minutes after the initial bit and then hit me with the mod check after nothing happened. What's good, KK? What's good, Clown Wrangler? What's good, Nightbot? Good to see you again, Nightbot. What's good, shimadatiger? Scoring through more, scoring through more. What's good, Honest Abe? What's good, Blazing Bear? What's good, Spaniard? What's good, Don? What's good, Extra Princess? Also, Abe, thank you, I almost said thank you for the job. Congratulations on the new job. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. That's so cool. That's so cool. Everybody say congratulations to Abe for the new job. We are all proud of you in the dojo here. Also, I'm sorry if my voice is out today. Doing a regular stream into an ASMR stream into a collab has done some like numbers on my vocal cords today, especially after doing like a regular stream today too. What's good, Extra Princess? What's good, Krypton? What's good, Darko? What's good, Bin Lagan? Good to see you. What's good, Neezer? What's good, Roach? What's good, NikkeiNata? 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 What's good, DJ Platinum? Good to see you. Oh, hold on, my music went to the wrong one. There we go. Got the right music again. What's good, Butterzilla? What's good, Gwendolyn? Good to have you here. What's good, Corrupt the Carrot? What's good, Vinef? What's good, G-Max? What's good, Blazing Bear? What's good, Not Pro Yet? Just going through more. Just going through more. Muted, muted, muted. Of course I'm muted. Of course I'm muted. What's good, Generium? Just going through more. Just going through more. What's good, Bep Up? Just going through more. Just going through more. What's good, Savannah? Good to see you. What's good, Solex? Good to see you too. Lord Shimada, Lord Chat, happy Big Friday. It is quite a big Friday today. It is quite a big Friday today. I feel like the news of possibly moving soon and not have to worry about being homeless is good. That's possibly like the biggest piece of news too. And there's also like more to talk about this place too. What's good, Dope? Good to see you. Scrolling through more. What's good, Eggs Rule? Good to have you here. What's good, Butler? I hear Crete in the background. What's good, Tactical Cocaine? Scrolling through more. What's good, Kunomaru? Scrolling through more. What's good, Ray? What's good, Tenko? What's good, Chaos Muffin? What's good, D Green? What's good, Ocean Knight? Almost there. I think I'm almost there. I think I'm like 5 away, hopefully. Almost there. What's good, ITV? Scrolling through more. Gotta say hello to everyone. Gotta say hello to everyone. Gotta say hello to everyone. What's good, Shadow Guys? Good to see you. What's good, Jack? What's good, Ficastle? What's good, Zether? Going through more. What's good, Smidge? There we go. That's the fucked up part, is that I'm not gonna be the first homeless VTuber. We had the people who made a igloo for Karagi. I'm pretty sure enough time has passed for this to be funny. But people kept drawing Karagi in an igloo when she had to move. So maybe we can make a new igloo. If everything falls through and I can't find a home in 2 months, maybe we can make a new igloo and then I can live in an igloo. They're quite easy places to live in, you know what I mean? Like, they're versatile. If you have to move, you could just melt the igloo and take the water somewhere else and then freeze it again. It's that simple. Can you say hello to your buddy Bob? I refuse to believe, okay, I know this sounds very specious, but I refuse to believe that there's a motherfucker named Bob in Australia. I refuse to believe that anyone in Australia is named Bob. That's an American name. There's no motherfucker in Australia named Bob. There's names that are like distinctly American. If you told me that there was a David in Australia, I would say, yeah, that makes sense. If you told me that there was like an Austin in Australia, I would be like, you're kind of on the cusp of it, but I could see it. If you told me that there's a Bob in Australia, I'm not fucking buying it. That's like telling me that there's a Bob in England. No motherfucker in England is named Bob. You could be named Robert, but that's different. Is Yozo Kiwi? Yozo is Kiwi. Which I learned off stream the other day that Kiwi Land is not north of Australia, like I thought it was this whole time. And then Yozo taught us too that apparently New Zealand gets penguins. Cause they're so close to, what's it called? They're so close to the Antarctic that they get penguins, like splashback damage penguins. The penguins just like wander up there. That's crazy. It's crazy to me to live on any landmass that has more than like 100 people occupying it and then having penguins naturally living there. That's fucking deranged. Also 10 MVM, it's good to have you here. South America gets penguins too. See, I knew that was a thing, and I said that to her, and she said, no, that's not true. And I was like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? That's not true. I was like, Chile gets penguins, right? I'm fairly certain that Chile gets penguins and the Galapagos get penguins. Those places have penguins, right? Alright, let me see this one. The Guardian. Bob Hawk's beer drinking record may be marked by Oxford in a blue pack. This motherfucker's not named Bob. This is a Robert. I refuse to believe that there's an Australian, natural-born Australian named Bob. This is Robert. His ass is not Bob. He's called Bob? Listen, I don't care what they call him. I straight up don't care what they call him. His name's Robert. You can't be Australian and name Bob. It's just not possible. Also, Coyote, it's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Southern Cape Penguin, aka the Jackass Penguin, because it sounds like a braying mule. Is that the Kiwi penguin, or is that like the South American penguin? Because if it was the Kiwi penguin, that makes sense to me because of its, you know, positional closeness to Australia. It would make sense to me if something was named after the titular film Jackass. Then it was close to Australia. South American? Okay. Well, we're 2 for 2 on species statements about Australia now. We've gone 2 for 2 on species statements about Australia on the stream so far. The landlord is gonna come by here and then hear my stream, and then revoke my application because of the things I've been saying about Australia. If your name is Bob and you go to Australia, you just disintegrate. See, that's what I'm saying. You either leave after 2 weeks or your ass is fucking dust. There's no way that they let you stay there. I feel like you can't be named Joe and live in Australia. Joe is like a distinctly American name. That's a motherfucker who works on like the power plant or like a construction site. There's no motherfucker named Joe showing up to Australia and chucking a Yui and throwing back a VB longneck in heaps. There's just none of them there. Joey, okay, Joey. If you put a Y at the end of it, I could believe that there's a Joey. If there's a Joe with just an O, I'd believe it, but I'm talking about like a Joseph. No, Joseph, I could believe that too. But Joe, maybe there's just no 3-letter names that live in Australia. What about Bobby? Okay, well, Bobby is just a Texas name. You can't be named Bobby and live outside of Texas and have a clean soul. Look at fucking Bobby Kotick. What's good, Laura, if someone's gonna have you here? A Joey's just a kangaroo? See, it's built into it. She hates certain names. Listen, I don't hate the names. I just notice facts about them. I'm not... It's like the meme that's just like... The British guy going, not racist, just don't like them. Simple as. I don't hate these names. I just notice the fact that they come from certain places over others. It's insane to think that someone named Joe comes from Australia. That's a motherfucker who brings a metal pail lunch to work every day. That's a motherfucker who brings like a mayo sandwich to work every day. I refuse to believe that he's Australian. Robert Llewellyn. That's an Elden Ring character. Get it twisted. Don't get me fucking twisted. That's an Elden Ring character. I don't believe that's a real guy. I know you're hyped for the Elden Ring DLC at the end of the month, but that's not a real motherfucker. That's an Elden Ring character. That's a guy that gives you like +5 holy defense on your armor. That's a guy that gives you rings that allow you to use incantations without having the recommended like holy stat for it. He was the host of Junkyard Wars. What are the type of battles that are being held in Australia to necessitate them taking place on a junkyard? What type of shit do you guys be doing in Australia? Is it just Mad Max? Is that what is happening over there? Is that what the Junkyard Wars are? Is that a historical battle that I could look up on Wikipedia? How would you pronounce that though? Pedro is totally an Australian name. See, Digger, it's good to have you here. I could totally believe that someone named Pedro lives in Australia, even though it's a Latin name. If you told me that someone named Pedro lives in Australia, I would probably believe you. But I would not believe you if you told me a Bob lived in Australia. Llewellyn. That makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. Junkyard Wars, Scrap Heap Challenge here. Where is it called the Scrap Heap Challenge? Are you also Australian? Do we just have all the Australian viewers because I stream to a Australian-friendly time zone? You're in the UK? I refuse to believe... Okay, another specious statement. I know this is impossible. I know that there's no way that this is true. But it's impossible for me to believe that the UK has scrapyards. I just don't believe it. I just assume that, like, whatever exists in the UK has existed there for, like, 10,000 years. And that you never throw anything away. It's impossible for me to believe that you just have, like, scrapyards laying around that look like they're out of Ed and Nettie. Today we discover a lot about who's in chat. This is slowly how we dox everyone in chat. UK show where teams built wild machines using whatever they could scavenge from a junkyard. I feel like an Australian junkyard would go crazy. Because I feel like every other, not Australian. A British junkyard would go crazy because I feel like everything else would just be like stolen from another country or like haunted. It's hard for me to believe that like you guys just don't like offload that shit to another country. It's very difficult for me to believe that the British don't like offload the trash to like a former colony or something. Cause that's, I can't think, like where would you put it? The density of England, it's a small country. Where would you put your trash? Doesn't make any sense. It's fucking minging. It's fucking minging. British junkyards are where unlicensed things go. On your bike then. Oh, you got a license for that bike? You got a license for that Korean lever? 100% worth your time to seek out the show, in my honest opinion. I feel like British reality TV has some kind of spice to it that I'm unfamiliar with. Also, Pete, I didn't greet you properly earlier, but I hope you're doing well. I feel like British reality shows have some type of spice that I'm just unfamiliar with, that's like not present in their food. Like, you know, you sapped it out of the food and you put it into the TV. Also, Jess, it's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. We saw the British shows we need. Yeah, we saw the Golden Balls. That's all the British television that we need. Also, Key, it's good to have you here. I hope you're doing well. UK scrapyards are just a bunch of knives used in stabbings. They're all haunted. Listen, the knives are not put in the scrapyards. They're taken into custody because you don't have your knife license. Plus 10 curse damage. Have you seen the fucking TikTok that's just like, it's like soul music, like an AI generated soul music song that's like talking about the knife crimes in England and like which place has the highest amount of knife crimes? Hold on, I have to find this. It's too good. It's one of my favorite videos. Knife crime UK meme. I swear I have to find this video. Where is it? Cause I'm not gonna find it in YouTube, because YouTube is gonna start feeding me like politically charged videos because they want to radicalize me. I'm just trying to find a video that's like an AI voice singing in a soulful tone about UK knife crimes. These are very different things I'm looking for. Let me look up TikTok. Soulful AI. Trust me, you'll know what I'm talking about. You'll know what I'm talking about when you see this. I don't think I can find it though. Cause I don't use TikTok. This one? Okay, let me take a look. I've never used TikTok before. Okay, this is the one. This is the one. This is the one. Hold on. Do you see what I'm talking about? This is when Victor shows up to the function. This sucks, you love it? It's so good. It's so good. It does hit though. I told you, it's soulful. It has a surprising degree of soul for being an AI generated slop. There's like human intelligence behind this. Oh my, I have to hear it again. I have to hear it again. It's too good. Hold on. We needed this. Guy who lives in California when it rains for one day. We needed this. This is so good. There's some power to this shit. Let me grab the window capture. You guys can see what I'm looking at here too. I hope this doesn't dox me because sometimes they want to throw out my fucking Google accounts. It's so good. I'm surprised London is number 2. This is the music we're gonna be playing during Tekken today. This is the videos that people were virulently anti-Californian watch. Dude, I was unaware. I was unaware of the fact that people who live. Oh my fucking god! I got jump scared. I was unaware of people who live in the other like upper, you know, western corridor of the United States. They fucking hate our ass. I know that people who live in Texas hate us. People who live in New York, sometimes they don't like us. People who live in like states that just straight up don't matter, don't like us. I was unaware that like people who live in the PNW, I feel like they hate our ass the most. More than Texas. And I thought Texas hated us the most. Cause I was talking to KK about it, and then she was telling me that when she went up to the Pacific Northwest, there were people who were like volunteering this information for like fucking no reason. Also, Ray, thank you for tier 2. Thank you so much for tier 2. I really appreciate that. That's very kind of you. That's very kind of you. As a PNW citizen, you really don't like California. See, this is what I'm talking about. Also, Dr. Cedrus, it's good to have you here. See, I can understand not liking being in California if it's too hot for you. But disliking the idea of California is like crazy to me. It's like literally every state in one. It's big. There's no place like it, baby. In fact, every place is like it because it's like every place. You could go to a whole different country in California. It's crazy. NorCal and SoCal are two different nations within one nation. Seattleites really don't like California. That's what I hear specifically. Is that if you're in Seattle, people fucking hate Californians there. It's not that they hate California, it's that they hate Californians too. Which is crazy to me. Like, that's kind of crazy to me. Like, what the fuck did we do? Because it's like, California's the chicken in most states. It tastes like everything else. So, the thing with California, in my opinion, is that I could just be very biased, but you have the best and the worst of every other state in one state, because it's like, you know, it's almost like a cultural center of the United States, and then everything radiates from it. Seattle sucks, so whatever. I've never been to Seattle before. I always wanted to visit so then I could see my friends up there. You lived there for a while, so you can say it. I heard that the food in Seattle is not very good. This is what I told Seattleites. Please don't get mad at me. I heard that the food in Seattle is not very good. Have I been to Texas? I've been to Texas in a layover. But I never, like, visited Texas to visit Texas. I didn't dislike it when I was there. I imagine if I go to Texas, I could appreciate the beauty of the deserts and the mountains there, for sure. Coffee in Seattle's amazing. Listen, I don't doubt that, but I don't think you can live off coffee unless you're me. Unless you're me and you're drinking 10 cups of coffee a day, I'm not sure if you could live off just the coffee. Because the food in California is, like, the saving grace of it, along with, like, the beautiful nature landscapes and, like, the ability to go to, like, any cool place, like, within a you know, driving distance. But driving distance in California is skewed. Because driving distance to us is, like, yeah, I'll drive 2 hours to go see my friend. Driving distance to other people is just like, what do you mean you want me to drive 10 minutes to get somewhere? That's too fucking far. Also, Flame and Swag, it's good to have you here. A lot of Floridians don't like California. You live in the swamp and can confirm. See, that's true, but I never considered their opinion. I never considered the opinion of Floridians because I forgot that they're a state. I thought that they were like some weird third thing. You know what I mean? Sometimes I forget that Florida's a state. I just imagine it as like, you know, they're like the renters. They just live there. They're like squatters. Also, Andrew, it's good to have you here. I hope you're doing well. Seattle regional food is highly dependent on the type of food. You won't find a single good barbecue place, and Mexican food only gets a few good places. See, that's what I think too, is that unless you are either in any of like the South Corridor of the United States, you probably don't have a lot of good bearing on what really good Mexican food is. And I don't blame you, because how could you? There's like a 99% chance you just have no way of knowing. And then you go to California, and then you go to any place that's like not bad and bougie. You go to a place that has like, you can see the stain on the ground for where a KOF cabinet used to be. And that place is about to be the most fire food you've ever encountered. That's why Latin America is like #1 on my food tier list. It's about to be the most like fucked up and delicious food you've ever encountered. She keeps saying corridor. I'm the type of person that if I learn a new phrase, you're gonna be hearing it for the next week. I've been no corridor, but I've heard people describe like regions of the world as a corridor. And listen, it makes sense to me. It makes so many sense, it makes a whole $1. You kill to have a good Mexican place nearby. See, that's why I feel like people are spoiled if they live in SoCal specifically. NorCal has some pretty good places too. But I feel like if you live in SoCal or Texas, the amount of Mexican food that you can get is like fucking staggering. I cannot drive to any like restaurant block. That's also the thing too, if you live on the East Coast, I feel like you miss out on this. In California, there are restaurants on like every corner. You can find restaurants on every single corner, and like there's at least one fireplace on every corner. At least where I live. Very few times you'll like just have like a bag of slop for miles. Usually you get really good places very quickly. Best place you went to is pretty beat up food truck outside of a nursery. See, that's the best place you can go to. That's the best place you can go to. The fucking most DIY place you can imagine. But I live here, there's a really good traditional Mexican place. That's it, just one in place in the entire state. Oh no. At least you have it. Don't take it for granted. Eat there every day. Dirty's Kitchens, that's what I'm saying too. They add flavor. It doesn't matter if you get like salmonella, they add some fucking flavor to the dish. Listen, I'm all for food safety. I think that the chefs could like withstand not washing their hands a few more times. As long as I don't know, it won't hurt me. If the chefs at a restaurant, if they just wash their hands like a few less times than they would otherwise, food poisoning really adds to the flavor. Listen, it's a risk I'm willing to take here because it does add to the flavor. That's what they say when they said add love to the ingredient. Also, Derek, it's good to see you. Let me grab a whiteboard for you. White tiger bro happy. White tiger bro happy. Where's the white tiger bro? It's you? That is one of you. That is one of you. It's very true when chefs don't wear gloves, the food they handle literally gets tastier because the more flavors mingle. That's what I'm saying. It adds some texture. It adds some flavor. Maybe not texture. Texture would be a little disconcerting. But it adds some je ne sais quoi to it, for sure. E. coli streamer. You need them the long way. The long way. Is love the bacteria in the kitchen? That's the love we're leaving behind. That's what killed the motherfucker who was in the parking garage. That's the love that was left behind, was E. coli. Maybe cantaloupe back there too. Salmonella really adds the extra oomph. That's why it's the most desired fish on the market. You know what I mean? That's why salmon is like the #1 fish. It adds so much flavor to everything you go to. Salmonella the long way. The long way. I feel like, I don't know. So I think that you should always prepare food as safe as you possibly can. However, if you just took off the gloves for like a few dishes, it's probably fine, right? It's probably fine. The food cooks the bacteria away. Now, every time I watch Kitchen Nightmares, and I saw Jordan Ramsay like grill into people, no pun intended, for, you know, not washing their hands like one too many times, I'm like, you are the smartest chef in the world, possibly. Jordan Ramsay could possibly be the smartest chef in the world. He's just unaware of, you know, the peasant's flavor. He's just unaware of, like, you know, the thing that adds the extra oomph to the meal. That should be like, cook with your feet, oomphy. She would is the fucked up part. That's the fucked up part. Jordan Ramsay or Michael Gordon? See, Michael Gordon is like the #1 pitcher on the NBA. So I feel like if you had them in a room, maybe if it was a survival situation, Michael Gordon would be the winner. But like, you can have one without the other. Jordan Ramsay. Jordan Ramsay. Should I skip to the part where we agreed to draw the line at Waffle House? I know their food ain't safe. It's not even the fact that the food isn't safe. It's the fact that your ass is not safe being there because they're gonna fucking have some crackhead walk in and stab you. Some crackhead is gonna walk in there and hit you with the fucking Beowulf chair. And it's gonna be like on your ass because none of the people there are gonna help you. IHOP is safe. IHOP is like the gentrified Waffle House. Because IHOP's like main customer base is like old people. IHOP isn't good though. Listen, I don't think IHOP is great, but it's not bad. You know what I mean? Waffle House just has like the distinction of adding love and hate to their food, so it has a balance to it. The crackhead adds some flavor. Random encounters with difficulty randomizer. Like, I feel like having a little, like, pushback on your food adds a little flavor to it. You know what I mean? Having a little texture to your food. It's a textured dining experience. That's why my best food stories always come with some insane people. That's why I was able to enjoy Disneyland Denny's, because the old ass that sat there before me fucking threw his cup of water off his table because he had one argument with the waitstaff. The people who add insanity to the meal, they add a little bit of, you know, something to it that, like, you can't get other places. Local diner, Waffle House, Denny's, IHOP. I feel like IHOP on the regular is better than Denny's, because Denny's, like, has great menu items that are never, like, executed. His honor was besmirched. True. Defending my honor as an octogenarian at the Disneyland Denny's because the waitstaff didn't give me my food 1 second too soon. What's good, Fallen Omega? It's good to have you here. They still have Value Slam? See, I don't think they do. Because when I looked at the Denny's menu, I felt like it was really bare bones compared to what I remember. And that could just be like my childlike nostalgia speaking for me. I haven't been to the States in a while. You should go to the Japanese Denny's. There is a Japanese Denny's. He was honor bound to behead the waitstaff. He's the next character in For Honor 2. This stupid country. Dude, just go to the Japanese Denny's. It's right there. Take a flight from Osaka. Or not Osaka. Take a flight from fucking Okinawa. And then go to Japanese Denny's. Also, Abyss, it's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. The Japanese Denny's is nothing alike, though. Let me look at the menu item here. Hold on. You guys are about to tell me that Japanese Denny's is worse? Japanese Denny's. And then I'm about to look at the menu, and it's about to be like the most fired food I've ever seen. Hold on, let's take a look at this. Let's take a gander at this. I'm scared of looking at any website that's not like a web-based browser game, because I'm scared it's gonna show like my entire credit card information. English menu. Let's see the English menu. They don't have the English menu. Interesting. Okay, here it is. Scrambled eggs, sunny side up. Basted eggs? Basted eggs with soybean, pork, apple, gelatin. Oh, those are the allergens. Caesar salad. What is a basted egg? Can someone explain to me what a basted egg is? Any Denny's is less than ideal. Listen, it just takes a few homies to make it like the best food you've ever had. You guys can go to Denny's and get a rice and miso soup with natto. That's crazy. Also, Anachronizer, it's good to have you here. I hope you're doing well. I'm gonna say, I'm sure that the menu item... Salmon breakfast with natto at the fucking Denny's? Rice porridge with shrimp and chicken? You guys told me that this shit was cooked. All I'm seeing is the cookery. I'm gonna say though, these prices are a bit whack. Scrambled eggs with cheese and French toast and a drink for... Actually no, that's pretty inexpensive. That's like $8 when you look at it in US dollars. KK hated Denny's. Like at the... when she went to Japan, or like the normal US Denny's? Dude, they have hamburger steak. You can get hamburger steak for $6. With a drink and potato salad. Tell me your shrimp fried this rice. They do, yeah, that's the thing, is that like, one of the benefits of going to like a family diner in Japan is the fact that you can get the drink bar, which is like any drink for a refill free for the rest of your time there. Which is why people just fucking like sit around Japanese family diners, because they can just order a nice drink and then sit around and, you know, get a refill for free every 5 minutes. So they just wait there for like hours. Mikuri Donkey is better than Hamburger Steak Joint? I don't think I've ever been. Let me take a look. Mikuri Donkey. That's the name of that one game that you can't emulate anymore. That's the name of the one. Okay, hold on. The fuck are they serving you at Shrek Swamp out here? Are you telling me that you're getting hamburger steak over at Shrek Swamp? What the hell is this? You're telling me that this is where you're eating? What the hell in the fucking ghost town prospector is this? You know that if the outside looks like this, the food is about to be crazy though. If the outside of the restaurant looks like this, the food about to go crazy. Where is this? This is Okinawa. Bikuri donkey. Is it? Because bikuri is like to startle, and donkey is like donkey. Is this like what Shrek does to donkey? Menu looks good to you? Menu looks really good to me. Like, I would fuck up a lot of these, for sure. Donkey. Surprise donkey. See, that's what I'm saying. This isn't authentic to Shrek's aesthetic. Yeah, we have to add a few more, like, bits of Nickelodeon slime, for sure. Surprised ass. That was me when my roommates came back saying that we have a new place to go to. I was a surprised ass for sure. I was a surprised ass for sure. I had no clue. That's why I was late to stream, because I had to send in my application. Dude, you don't want to see the stress on my face. Back when I had to sign, like, my application for the new place. Also, Mia, thank you for the follow, much appreciated. He used wood and logs. Okay, Abraham Lincoln. Never tell a lie, ass chopping down a cherry tree. Okay. Listen, we live in the modern age. We have sheet metal and wood. This is a chain too, you're pretty sure? It does look like a Japanese chain. When I look at this picture, I could tell that this is a Japanese chain because I can imagine them having like 5 identical places just like this. Dude, this will go crazy though. When I go to Japan, this is the place I'm going to. For sure. First meal. I don't care if I have to go all of my ass way down to Okinawa if that's like only located there. This will be my first meal, is at the Bikuri Donkey. So I can start with an authentic Japanese hamburger. What is the typography out of an anime? It's not even out of an anime, that's a fucking VTuber logo. Washington cut down the cherry tree, not Abe. Are you studying for your citizenship test, Clan Wrangler? Are you moving from Australia? Is that why you know this information? I realized what the sprite in your alert was doing, genius. It's so good! It was done by Tatsunoko, other fighting game streamer. He did it a while back as a surprise present. It was really nice of him. Get their ass, tiger. I'm fucking, like... I'm a little aggressive today for no reason. I didn't even do anything today. No, actually, hold on. I think I got robbed today. And I know what the verbiage of I think I got robbed sounds like. This will be a confusing story. I think that I got robbed, but I lost no money. And I still have everything on me. But bear with me here. Bear with me here. I encountered a fucking persona random encounter. Robbed in spirit? I was definitely robbed in my time. So, I went to Target today to buy some new cat litter. Because the cat litter that I use for concrete, I only get it from Target. So, I picked up the cat litter, I put it in my basket, and I walked back. And, you know, this is a walk of shame because it's like all the way across an entire Target, which is like, could be a city in and of itself. Oh shit, Target. Robbed by a persona non grata? She was definitely a persona, for sure. I don't know about non grata, but there's something going on there. So, I walk across the Target. Story for another time is my encounter with the checkout. We'll talk about that later. I leave the Target. I walk through. This lady is standing in the middle of the parking lot as cars are going through. So this is like, she had to be like around 70 or something. She was getting up there in age. She was standing around in the middle of the street, just like trying to hail someone down. And I'm like, I don't try to ignore people when they're like in need. I'm kind of like a hero like that. Hero is a strong word. I'm kind of a hero like that. I help people in need. So, I'm trying to like fucking scoop my ass around her. I'm trying to get back to my car. And then she's just like, Miss, can you help me? And I'm like, oh, fuck. So I walk over to her. As cars are like swerving around her in the parking lot trying to find like parking spots of their own. And she asked me how to get to the downtown like city center. And I'm like, oh, that's easy. If you just get on the freeway from here, go straight, it's there. And then she says, I didn't take the freeway here. And I'm like, oh no, but to get on the freeway, all you have to do is just take the exit like up here next to the, you know, the bridge. And I pointed to where it is, and I said, if you just go straight from here, you will make your way there. And you will see where it is. There will be a big sign for it. And then she's just like, how do I get there from here? And then she points in the opposite direction. She points in the opposite direction. Let me draw a map out for you guys real quick so I can like show you exactly how fucked this is. She's giving me like a sub quest to try to tell her how to get to the downtown city center from a direction that doesn't go there. She wanted to go to downtown. It's not really a downtown because I live in like fucking Nowheresville. But it was definitely like, you know, the shopping center, the shopping district, more or less. And she wanted to get there from the opposite direction. And I was just trying to parse what she wanted me to do. So, here's the Target parking lot. Here's the lanes. And then, we're standing like smack dab in the middle. Like right here. We're standing right dab in the middle, like right here, and fucking cars are like, vroom, vroom, like fucking driving around us. And I try to push her, not push her, but I try to like nudge her into the direction that like we should be standing, which is not in the way of through traffic. And then she keeps like walking back to the middle of the road. Like when Tiger busts out MS Paint, I know it's about to be a good stream. That's how you know it's about to be a soulful stream. So the way to get on the freeway is you go here, here, and then this is the freeway. This is the freeway. And if you take this freeway, this direction, the city center is like down here. This is the easiest directions I could possibly give to someone. And then she points this way and says, no, how do I get there from there? And I'm like, lady, I'm sorry, but that's the opposite direction. I don't know how you get there from there. That's like a philosophical question. You're trying to get blood from a stone. How the fuck do you get there from there? I'm like, I tell her that there's a possibility that there might be like a roundabout way to get back on the freeway from there that I was just unaware of. Cause it's possible for sure that like she can get here from here, but like I don't take that way, and I'm fairly confident in my ability of like making my way around this town, cause like it's not that hard to navigate. You can't get there from here. Lady, I'm sorry, but you just can't do it. Also, Authentic Inori, it's good to have you here. I hope you're doing well. You push older women? Listen, if Harada gets his way, I just might. If Harada gets his way and adds like an 80-year-old woman to Tekken 8, I just might. Making my way downtown. What's good, line? Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. First you go here, and then you go here. So I'm like explaining to her, I'm like, there's no way to get there from there. And then she says, well, I came from that direction. And I'm like, you came from that direction? And she's like, yeah. I came from like this way. And I'm like, yes, you came from that way because it takes you down here. You came from that way because it takes you down here. It doesn't take you this way. The fact that you are here in the parking lot with me at this very moment proves to you that this shit does not go that way. This shit goes this way. I go home, you go that way. This kills me because I'm not that guy, but I kind of am. I don't trust random street directions, especially when I'm being tasked to drive somewhere. But like, why would you ask? Why would you ask? So I'm like, I figured that this lady is just like having a conniption or something. And then I'm like, well, you don't have to take the freeway if you don't want to, but if you just drive the surface street this way, you will likely make it to where you're trying to go. And she's like, this way? And then she fucking points the opposite direction again. She points this way to the fucking like mountains. And I'm like, no, this way. And she's like, oh, that way. And then points in the same goddamn direction again. The scribbles of a mad woman. She drove me fucking insane. I was just trying to help No good deed goes unpunished. I was just trying to help. I was being as patient as I possibly could. I was not snapping at her or anything. I just knew, however, that it was going to be a funny bit later on stream. How did you not disengage? You were going out of your way to be so helpful. See, that's the thing, is that, like, once I get wrapped into a social situation, I honestly just don't know how to get out of it without being, like, a rude ass. Like, that's how I got into the situation with the parking lot ghost. Is that when he started telling me that he was in a coma for 5 years, I could have just ran for it, but I decided to hear him out. I was just like, he might be cooking. At this point, just point her into whatever direction. See, I didn't want this old lady to just be, like, driving down the street to nowhere. She could fucking die at any moment there. I wanted her to get her ass down to, like, the, you know, the bank or wherever she's going. So then, I kind of get tired of it, and I'm like, yeah, you can just go that way. And then I walk back to my car, and she's like, thank you, thank you. And then, as I get back to my car, she's asking the next motherfucker who she hook, lines, and sinkers the same question. In the same way, the same intonation, and everything. As if I did not just give her every piece of information she possibly needed. So she knows what I said. She's aware. And I realize, what if she's fleecing people right now? And then I look at all my belongings. I'm like, did I, like, get pickpocketed or something when I was, like, looking around? Like, when I was trying to, like, tell this lady where to go? And I look through all my stuff, and it's like, everything's still there. Everything's still there. But she's, like, asking the same exact questions, and the next person's giving her the same directions. In that case, it's code NMP. What does NMP stand for? She needed a refresher. She just needed, like, the, you know, the review. So then I look at my wallet. Everything's still in there. Not my problem. Okay, that's fair. And then I look at my bag and everything's still in there. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. And then I pull up my phone. There's an app being installed on my phone. Which is deranged. Cause my phone was like, secure. I wasn't butt dialing. I wasn't downloading anything. But there's an app that's like halfway downloaded on my phone. But not completely. Because I have slow data right now. Because I ran out of data. And then so I just say like, fuck that. Then I delete that shit. It was called like root or something. It's called like root or something, like ROOT. So I had no fucking clue what that was. But it was like in the middle of downloading. And I just fucking deleted that shit instantly. I was just like, a rootkit? Well, it just said root. Totally not suspicious. I don't know what a rootkit is. Granny trying to hack you? She's trying to get my ass. She had a fucking like NFC tag in her bag, like hacking me or something. But like it never finished downloading, so I assume that I'm okay. P5 moment. Dude, she almost gave me a fucking curse for real. Who names their rootkit root though? What is a rootkit? Can someone explain to me what a rootkit is? Also, Flurple's good to have you here. A rootkit is a way to bypass all security on a device. What the hell? What the fuck? I thought it was just like the fucking tree. I thought it was the tree. Like, you know, like a root on a tree? What the hell? Okay, that's considerably worse than I was in, like, you know, in reading into the situation here. I thought it was just a weird app. Gives you kernel level access to a device. Does that shit work on an iPhone? There's no way, right? At least you studied the tech granny matchup. Dude, she's like a fucking, what's the name of the Hackerman game that came out like 10 years ago? Made you feel old. Also, Calendar, it's good to have you here. I almost got rooted. I lived off of the fact that like my phone is slow as fuck right now. Tech savvy witch. She's the fucking witch of the wardrobe right now. Anonymous Watch Dogs. That's the one. Watch Doges. That's deranged. I should have left immediately then. Deus Ex, hack.net? No, Watch Doge. That's the one. It's the one where you can also go to England there. And I'm gonna tell you, there's no motherfucker named Bob in Watchdog England. There's no motherfuckers named Bob or Joe in Watchdog Legion. I can promise you this right now. That's some scary shit. I'm genuinely interested if that was actually the ploy. See, I have no clue how it even worked, because she was like having a conniption the entire time. Unless someone was like able to remotely install some shit onto my device from like the car next to her. Or maybe that's why she kept walking into the middle of the road, because that was like the only place it was working. I have no clue how this worked or why. But that's horrifying. I'm glad that you guys informed me, because I thought it was like a weird app. I didn't realize that that was like something that was actually gonna kill my future. You would have ran her over, to be honest. See, maybe I would have if I knew that that was like a security bypassing infrastructure that she was trying to install on my phone. I just thought that she like cared about plants or something. There's some old attacks that depend on being close proximity. Surprised if it'd work on any modern iPhone. See, that's what I'm saying too. I'm surprised that that even did anything. Is your phone jailbroken? My phone is not jailbroken. It's like a normal out-of-the-box iPhone. Although it's foreign and domestic tiger. They're after my ass right now. I'm getting gang stalked, dude. My phone is haunted though. What do you guys think of the odds of the next place I move into also being haunted? What do you guys think of the odds of this? Because if it is, I think that says more about my mental state than the actual place I'm moving into. 50-50. Because, like, I'm sure most of you know this story, but, like, some of you probably don't. Oh, there goes the cat food. When I moved into the current place that I'm living in right now, my roommates have lived here for a while. But they never used this room. Because it was, like... It was just like a messy, big storage room for a while. So there's like no use for it. There's also a fireplace in this room. And then, what I didn't know is that the fireplace was like boarded up basically. Like there's so much junk in front of the fireplace that it was like entirely non-visible. So to move in, they moved everything out of the fireplace just to open it up. And in the fireplace, they discovered a creepy box with a little Russian girl painted on it. Like a fucking Sukuna finger. It was like a fucking Jujutsu Kaisen Sukuna finger. And then I asked them, I was like, how long has that been there? And then they're like, we have no idea. Because we never put that there. It's just been there. Was it tasty? I did not eat it. I did not eat it. I did not inhale. I smoked that shit, but I did not inhale. Also, Corvus, it's good to have you here, and Bun Bun's good to see you too. I'm going to 25%, but you? Would it actually be 25%? I feel like it's exceedingly low. Like, I feel like the chance of having a place that's, like, at least creepy is, like, 0.1%. Because it's not like you get 1 in 4 people coming to you saying, like, my house is haunted. I would tell them to check their carbon monoxide alarm. Good news, by finding it, you backfired the curse on the owner. It's like the fucking, like, ox hour ritual. I saw it happen, and now the owner's gonna die. And then I inherit the house. Was the girl chill? She's just, like, a weird little... Maybe I shouldn't disparage her, because I still have, like, possibly a week left on this place. But, like, it was just a strange girl. Like, a 1800s painting of, like, a little Russian girl on a box in the middle of the fireplace, just sitting there. And... knowing that, like, no one has disturbed it, I decided to not touch it. Because nothing has happened so far. Nothing has happened so far. And I realized that if I touch that, I could just be disturbing the peace of the house. So, I'll let it be the next person's problem. If the next people who move in, when they, like, demolish the house, it's gonna be their problem. They're gonna have to be the ones to deal with it. In the fireplace, what if you burn it? Listen, I'm not using a fireplace in the middle of my bedroom. That's a recipe for disaster. Like, not only to get, like, you know, obviously to, like, light a fire in your room, but, like, to be encased in smoke, too. That seems like a recipe for disaster. It's like a wood fireplace, so it's like, it's not gonna light itself. No more hoot owl. There's a possibility. It's possible. The hoot owl might follow me. It's not impossible. Landlord is not trying to get fear in his life. This shit is gonna pop off for whoever demolishes the house. It's gonna be like the set of, like, The Grudge or something, where everyone got haunted after. A fireplace hasn't been used in a long time. It needs to be cleaned and inspected. Maybe that's why I'm, like, dying. Maybe that's why I'm fucking dying, bro. If there's some shit growing in there. Maybe that's why, like, my health is in question, like, once per month. It could be, like, a numerous set of things working against me here. Was she, like, Lethal Company Little Ghost Girl? So she's, like, a girl in a red dress. She's a little girl in a contemporary Russian painting style red dress. And she just sits in the middle of the fireplace. And then I just put cardboard over it so I don't have to look at her. I just put cardboard over it so I don't have to look at her. You're from an old city and I think everything looks haunted by default. So I feel like the new place probably isn't. But they're also like trying to get someone in there as quick as possible, so maybe something bad happened there. SHISHOU huffing the carbon monoxide. It's definitely possible. It's definitely possible. We have the black mold and everything. Fucked up because Okinawa is the most haunted island in the world and nothing has happened to you. See, the moment I step foot in Okinawa, it's gonna be like the scene from Jujutsu Kaisen 0, where Yuta walks into the classroom and then like, he's got the dark riz. That's what's gonna happen if I ever go to Okinawa. I'm gonna take one step onto the island, and then all the fucking cursed spirits are about to like accumulate on me. The stink. Yeah, I'm gonna be the fucking cursed stink. I'm gonna be hit with the fucking cursed stink. I digress. We started late today, so we should start Tekken now. We're starting Tekken 2 hours after it initially should have been started, so let's start some Tekken. Let me launch the game real quick. Is everybody ready for some good ass Tekken today? Let's open this up here. VR chat update. Wallpaper engine update. What else is updating today? Top Spin 2K25 update. I thought I was streaming about that game. The banter was good. Don't worry, there's more where that came from. That's what fucks me up. When people are like, where's the stream? Where's the Tekken? And I'm like, brother, this is the content. I'm like, this is the good part of the stream. What do you mean, where's the game? I'm not gonna say the game is the bad part of the stream because I don't believe there is a bad part of the stream. I say the bad part of the stream is the part where I'm either peeing in the bathroom or like waiting 10 minutes before it starts. But like, the game is the you know, if this part of the stream is the meat, the game is the potatoes. Can we play Arcana Heart today? I've played Arcana Heart a single time. I've played Arcana Heart. I've played, oh my fucking god. I've played Arcana Heart a single time. Why is the skybox of that game that big? That's what I want to know. Can someone explain to me why the skybox of that game is that big? Cause I went to Rat's Nest, which is a SoCal arcade that's like super fucking far from me. So I try to make the most out of my time every time I go. And they had an Arcana Heart set up there. So I sat down at the cab and I played it with some people. Can someone tell me why when you get hit with dust, they take you on a fucking like Boeing 740? That shit is crazy. Okay, that's enough of that airline food discussion. When I say Hajime, you guys will say os. And that's how I know you're ready for the stream. Is everyone ready? Is everyone prepared for some Tekken 8? Hajime! Os! Os, os, os. Os, os, os. Os, os, os. Os, os, os. Let's get over here. Let's get over here. I love the fucking Leroy dancing. It's so good. I swear I met that guy before too. Dude, we have one last month of this motherfucker on the screen. I'm so happy that he's leaving. Hopefully Lydia comes out by the end of the month, but like, don't hold your breath. Alright, let's play the music here too. Stream playlist. Where are you? Let's skip here. Skip here. Skip me real quick. Okay. I'll turn on the Spotify music here. Oh, hold on. Let me turn this off here. Alright, time for Spotify. Properties. This one. Here we go. Now it's time for gaming. Now it's time for gaming. What if you don't like Eddie staring at you? There's just something about this guy. I don't know what it is, but there's something about him that I just don't like. Maybe it's his eyebrow piercing. He looks like he's from rough company. Anyone with an eyebrow piercing like this has like added like +5 to their intimidation for like one reason or another. I'd have hired this Eddie to stare at you. I would have rather Kazuya stare at me. To be perfectly frank with you. Do you think Lydia will be as pissed? I feel like Lydia might be more pissed. Because she's got the weight of Poland on her. And that's like the saddest country in the world. No disrespect to the proud people of Poland. But like I've seen, not sad as in like pathetic, but sad as in like you guys are really suffering out there. I've read the studies that are like, what's the saddest country on the earth? And then like, of course, Poland always like comes up as like #1. Which is the long tiger, bro? This one. How would you go about learning a new character? In Tekken? I would say the way I would personally go about learning a new character is first, I would do this. I would open up the Tekken library. And then I would find the character I'm looking for. So here's the Tekken library. First I open this. And then I want to find a character that I want to learn. So let's say one day I wanted to learn Steve. So I'm going to open up the Steve. In this document here. Maybe I should screenshot the documents here. I'll put this here. Hopefully this doesn't like show all my Google accounts. Window capture. Window capture. There you are. Tekken library. So go to the Steve Fox page here. Let me shrink this down. Make this bigger. So first thing I would do is I would look at the important moves here just to see like what kind of cookery I'm working with here. You can see if your jabs are good and like what the purpose of them is. You could see like what your plus frames are and your pokes, your important lows from this too. Because I would say the most important part about learning a new Tekken character is just learning how to do as much permanent damage to your opponent as possible. Because like one of the things that people tend to do too much in fighting games is that they're like, how do I learn the most optimal combo on every character as quickly as possible? And you're just wasting your time. There's no reason for you to be learning combos that are not like baby combos. Especially in Tekken 8. Because the thing with Tekken 8 is that the longer your combo, the more recoverable damage you do to someone. It's actually better to poke people than to do like a full combo on them sometimes. Because you can't recover that damage unless they're like June or something. Go straight to Eddie Gordo and mash. That is how you learn in Eddie Gordo. You just press 3. Yeah, it's a cool website. You should look at the UK too. You should look at the UK. It is essentially the poorest country in Europe. I mean, yeah. I didn't even have a rebuttal for that. I mean, it's just probably true. I'm not gonna lie. This is probably true. I'm pretty sure the UK is sad for like a number of other reasons, including like your dining habits. But I'm gonna say the people in the UK are also maybe the happiest at the same time because I've seen some good UK videos before of like just random chaps from the UK. Let me see if I saved one. I'm pretty sure I did. And they have to be happier than any motherfucker I've ever seen. Yeah, it's this guy. Hold on. It's this guy. It's the guy who never looks when he pours his gravy. This guy's a fucking national treasure to you people from the UK. The fact that I never seen this motherfucker before, like, says a lot. You guys should have been putting him front and center. He should be your new Mr. Bean. Alright, let me put this on the screen for you guys real quick. I'm gonna make sure it doesn't show anything. I'm scared of what it could possibly show. Okay, we're good. Okay, we're good. We're good. This guy here. This might be the happiest motherfucker in the United Kingdom. Let me pause the video. Real quick. And then, let me turn on the audio here. Turn off the music.
Happy Friday afternoon. Now we've done it. We've got to the end of the week.
This is us today.
We've locked up our warehouse.
This is us today.
We've locked up our vans. We have logged off our computers.
You posted this? I saw it before you posted it.
For a cheeky
So I'm taking credit for this
and
one.
look, a little bit of early dinner because the wife, I love her dearly.
He's living the life.
Beef and alpine, bit of massage.
He's living the Wallace and Gromit life that like you should all strive for.
Of course, a bit of gravy, and you know me, I never look when I pour, because I am the absolute governor. Hope you have a great week. Keep on smashing.
He's the absolute
Keep giving it
governor.
110%, and don't go home until you're proud. And
Listen to him.
You deserve it.
He's giving you some dojo wisdom.
Happy Friday afternoon. Now we've done it. We've got to the end of the week.
You would argue this in spite of England.
We have parked up our van.
This is in spite of England. This is just like shows the proud spirit of the English people that they could be like this despite living in that type of place.
And look, a little bit of
You wanna grab a pint? This video literally made me wanna grab a pint too. I did a Shimada version on God.
stunning beef and
We have to contact MS Paint Bro to do another animation. Cause he did one for the Akira video.
and you know me, I never
But an animation is crazy. A crazy ask for someone.
absolute governor.
The absolute governor. This is me with my fucking curry and naan.
Keep giving it 110% and don't
This is me with my gravy on my Loco Moco.
Cheers to you all. You deserve it. A bosh.
Listen to him. A Bosh. A Bosh. He's giving you 20 cc's of straight wisdom to your fucking pog veins. Always give it 110%. Never look when you pour. The missus, you love her dearly. Her cooking sucks. And you locked up the warehouse in the van. Listen to this man. You will be the absolute governor. He's the UK version of the Mama Liz's chili oil guy. One only tells the truth and one only tells lies. What's good, Quetzal? It's good to have you here. I hope you're doing well. You're motivated beyond belief. Thanks, SHISHOU. Big fan of Australian people. What's good, RJ? That's what Mama Liz's chili oil guy is. He's an Australian Andy. He might be the most powerful Australian. But yeah, I would go here. Oh, it's quite small now. That's quite small. First, I'd go here when I want to learn a new character. Also, coming constantly, it's good to have you here. I hope you're doing well. Let me do this. Let me do this. There you go. Now we're back to the tunes. First things first, I learned my pokes. I try to figure them out. Let's do Reina. So obviously we're gonna do Reina here. Let me go back to the menu here. Tekken 8. And then let's look at Reina. So, important moves. We have quick jab. 112 is hit confirmable. You don't really have to learn that like off the bat. But I'd say down forward 1, amazing mid poke. It's really good. Back 2, extremely good sidestep check. Sidestep check. We have 2 tools already to us. Forward 4, that's your plus frames on demand when you're up close. 3 tools available to us now, and we're only 3 lines into it. FF2F, that's like your tool to harass the opponent. But I would just like look around these tools and just see what they're good for, and then as soon as you get into the game, you reference them. So let's see here. Down back 2. Down back 2 is a useful against opponent that sandbox too much. So it's our low poke here. So let's hit him with the down back 2. That's permanent damage. If I do multiple of these in a row, look how much damage we've already done to our opponent. Okay, let's get this one. It's permanent damage that like they cannot heal back, which is what pokes have over combos. And then pokes also. Oh no! What the hell is Ephesians 6:12? I've never read the Bible in my life, but that doesn't sound like a real passage. Reference them in the 8PA 7. I think you're on Street Fighter 6. We official got Mexicans now. Okay. I was about to say, oh my god, the game's like so quiet to me now. Alright, let's beat this flame roller real quick. Okay. Okay. 1, 2, 3 with punish. 2. Plus 2. Get a wall break here. Okay, not too good. Sidestep. We didn't sidestep, but it's okay, we didn't need to. Let's win. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers, darkness of the world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. I'm not religious in any capacity, but like, I would say amen to that one. Okay. Harada was like, Okay, there's some things in the world that I feel like have lowered the general education and like IQ of like the population. Giving this character a backswing blow has to be one of them. This could be a controversial statement, but I feel like giving Azucena a backswing blow is definitely like... What? Okay, okay. There we go. Without it, she'd be trash. Would she really though? I feel like she has enough tools to just be fine otherwise. Okay. Alright, let's take this one. Oop, just drop my combo. Stay step. What the hell? There's also Cena loves using things that are like not necessarily super safe either. Okay. Backswing is launch punishable. I should keep that in mind. Alright, I pressed. Yeah, I should have got up here. Get his masher ass. Alright, we're gonna hit him. Two. Oh, missing foot. I really have to get these down forwards better. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Alright. Okazima here. Low. Okay. Duck. Nice mash. And then we're gonna heat extend here. 1, 2. Throw. There you go. And that's how we do it. And that's how we do it. It's that simple. As simple as that. What does it feel Tekken is so quiet right now? Dumb forward on stick is pretty hard, but it takes a lot of practice. What's good, Sinks? It's good to have you here. It's definitely difficult to me too on Korean lever right now. Because I'm on a Korean stick, so it has no gates. So it has no corners. So therefore, it's hard for me to tell where the corners are because there's no like divots to them. It's literally just like empty. Okay. Get me out of here. Say something about Street Fighter. I feel like there was no roster that could have been more surprising than the one that they announced. We die here. Have you seen Slayer in Strive? He's like been in Strive for like a minute now. I've seen that he's pretty good, right? People keep saying that Slayer has like... okay. This character kind of like... I'm not gonna be mean. I'm gonna say that this character does a lot of things to like the general education of the people who have experienced her. Okay, that was a missing foot. 2 break. Just gonna wait from this range. Okay, okay. Okay, okay. I'm kind of getting fucked on right now. Yeah. So these characters, I don't know. There's just something about Azucena that like rewards you doing like literally the most insane nonsense possible. I guess it's the character that is the character. But like, there's very few times I've seen an Azucena with a defense above like 60. I might lose this set. Or this game. That tracks? What the hell? Duh. I'm dead. But it was unsafe, but it worked anyway. Yeah. This is one of the problems I have is that like, to characters that are evasive mashing characters, like Azucena, it's very difficult for me to always catch the high risk, high reward gameplay. Do you think we're getting nerfs next week? For Reina? No way. I feel like she could be nerfed, like she definitely is really strong, like one of the best in the game. But like, I don't think they're aware of that. Go. Oh, missing foot. It was an up instead of an up forward. Be patient, he's mashing on safe strings. That's fair. This is like, oh, okay. This is like the downfall of my Tekken, is that like I'm, okay, cool, unseal below. Okay. Look. We get our health back, which is nice. There you go. We can check the backswing blow this way.
Round 2. Fight.
Did you see her go for the fucking like low from there? That's not a sound mind. This character does not give you a sound mind. Nice armor. Okay. Do we cancel it out? No, we don't. Let's go hyper armor. Purr's getting this thick again. Crouch dash 3 into duck might be a viable strat. Let's try this out. Okay. Well, I die here. I take it back. 4-4-2 wins. Let's go! Did you have high placements this one? We'll have to check. Oh, Reina? Reina... Okay. People don't tend to place with Reina at, like, majors. But people use her, to, like, as a sub. Okay, well, that's not good. Misinput. That's launch punishable, I should use that better. Oh yeah, those are a lot of misinputs there. That wasn't, you know, it could have been cool. It could have been cool. Reina's the lowest performing character except for Kaz. So that's just because, in my opinion, she's like a cool female character who, like, a lot of people want to play as, like, their waifu. GG. She's a cool newcomer character who's, like, the most standout of, like, the entire newcomer cast. And it's weird to me that she has low performance online. Please show me this person's stats. Shimada, I'm watching your stream right now. Why are you laughing? That's disrespectful as fuck. I see you trying not to laugh, Shimada. That's disrespect. This is what I'm telling you. I'm like, there's something about this character that gives you, like, free reign to just, like, duck and cover every 2 seconds and throw out, like, a nuclear bomb. I feel like, I don't know. Is this just how Azucena is supposed to be played? Because it's like, it feels like she's so checkable in every direction. Like, I get complacent sometimes, like I said before, when characters are evasive, yet also at the same time, they're, like, extremely explosive. They tend to blow me up because I have a tendency of getting complacent when I fight them and trying to do what, like, I would do normally against a regular character. Let's go! Sonic music. Things like that. Feng blows me up especially. Feng, but aggressive. Feng is very fucking aggressive in my opinion. But I would say she was a bit more so. Cause like her whole thing is that she's just gonna keep staying on your ass. And then keep throwing 50-50s at you and then like evade all your attacks. Feng is free Raijin rank. I feel like Reina is similar, but at the same time, like when I play Reina, at least I get in my own head and I'm like, I really need to play like good Mishima Tekken, and then I never hell sweep ever. And that's like when I was playing in the dojo, people were like watching my gameplay and like commentating on it. Everyone kept saying, please hell sweep once. And I like never did it. And I used to do it like all the time. But ever since I switched to stick, I stopped hell sweeping. And I don't know why. Maybe it's because I keep getting like the wrong input. So maybe I just need a bit more practice on it. But like I've kind of been Pavlovian response to, or Pavlovianly trained against hell sweeping now.
Get ready for
I think Asuka, but you'd rather not take away from Lily. I'm very glad that Lily's getting nerfed. So that was this hell sweep attempt there, and I missed it. So I just have to get better at getting this consistently. Especially from this range here. So we can do this. It's hard to get it from like this hit stun. Wi-Fi, no way. Lily nerfed Y. She's really fucking good. Lily's getting nerfed next patch. She's really good. Because a lot of Lily mains on Twitter were just like, she's one of the worst characters. She's mid. There's no way that she's just good. And fucking Chikurin picked her. Chikurin picked her to win EVO Japan. That's a motherfucker who picks only the characters who are gonna win. Not to say that he's not a good player, because he's a phenomenal player. But that motherfucker will literally only pick the characters that he thinks are, like, busted broken. Why did the boat stop? This is the first time I've seen the boat stop in the background. I swear it was moving earlier. She's the go-to gambling character. She is the let's go gambling character. But at the same time, like, I feel like a lot of her gambling options are, like, good for her. You play Steve? I've always been interested in playing Steve, but, like, Reina's just too fun. Reina's just too fun. Asuka seems really strong right now. I feel like Asuka's strength comes from a lot of stuff that's like just very unhealthy. Because she's kind of like a 50-50 character. Like just running the fucking gamble over and over again now. Because I wonder if I can do this. Hold on. She's got lots of shit that is just degenerate right now. Which is good. Good for her. Good for her. She launched in a pretty bad state. So I'm glad that she's good now. Where's Asuka? There she is. You guys excited for Sonic X Shadow?
Get ready for the next
The game.
battle.
Rich Axios, it's good to have you here. I hope you're doing well. And I mean the game. Not anything else of Sonic X Shadow. Why did they call it Sonic X Shadow? That's what I want to fucking know. Are they insane? Do they know the player base? Is this just not... Oh, okay, it's this one. So she has a pretty unseeable low here. It is 20 frames, but like the keyframes in Tekken are like kind of fucked up. I feel like 20 frames in Tekken is not reactable as much as people would like to pretend it is. She also has this move here. So let's see if we can like... You can get a wall break off of it. Let's do block here. Without Naniwa Gusto, this shit is 4 plus 4. It's a 17 frame tracking high, which of course you can duck it, but still, if you duck it, you get hit by this. Also, Shady's gonna have here. Isn't it Cross Shadow? So Jeff Keighley at the Summer Games Fest today referred to that shit as Sonic X Shadow. So that's what it's gonna be like memorialized as now. Did you see that people in the original bathrooms pic were taken and it was fucking Okash? I did see that on Twitter. It was a fucking like Wisconsin gym or something. That's really funny. We found the back rooms. It's in Wisconsin. Of all places, it makes the most sense. Rangchu can win with them. He's was a single hit from winning DreamHack and 3 times with Panda. See, Rangchu is just, he's got that dog in him. He's one of my favorite players for a reason. I feel like you can win with every character, but there are some characters that are like, you choose them specifically for higher chances of winning. Obviously, this is fighting games. It's nothing new. I would like to say that the game itself is better balanced than people give it credit for. It's just the power scaling is like high. Which is like, honestly, the state of almost every new fighting game that comes out. Is the power ceiling is quite high. But then every character has some like really fucked up grimy nonsense. You were heartbroken when Rangchu lost? I'm kind of like, I love that guy. I think that like, he's one of my favorite players. I don't want to see a bear win every time, man. I'm not trying to see a bear win every time. Despite the fact that I like that player, I would rather not see bears win regularly. It's kind of like you know, it's a paradox, but still. Can someone help me figure out? I can't see the Discord server chat. The Discord server chat. Do you mean the general chat? Do you just have it closed? Also, Tomar, it's good to have you here. Hope you're doing well. iMusician parties hard with Yoshi, and I'm here for it. Dude, that guy is a fucking sicko psychopath with Yoshimitsu. He got kicked to losers with Kuma, and then the grand finals rematch and lost him with Panda. I'm glad he didn't give up Panda. See, I'm glad he also didn't give up Panda, but, like, the call of the Kuma is pretty strong right now. Because Kuma's, like, genuinely, like, not bad right now. He's, like, a decent character, which is scary. It's, like, there are characters that, like, if you buff them and make them good, I fear for the mental health of anybody who plays this video game. If a bear is good, that's scary. If Paul is good, that's scary. There are characters that if they're good, the mental health of the people who play the game is gonna fucking go down in the dumps. Cause you have fucking Paul, who's about to be buffed, who is a let's go gambling character. Of course his neutral is kind of like lackluster, but like if he hits you once, you fucking die. My friend went down to Paul City. He fucking died. Eddie too? Yeah, if Eddie was good, he is pretty good. But if Eddie was better, it would be like even scarier. Like the mental health of the players would just fucking go down into the drumster where you eat the shrimp out back. People who say Kuma or Panda are objectively right. You just still play Panda though. See, that's kind of like, it comes down to like who you have the most fun with, right? Some people would pick the characters based on like who's the best one. I will say I picked Reina over Asuka this game because I felt like she was better, but she's also like more well balanced. Because she's like more well rounded than Asuka is, for sure. This is minus 12. What's this one? Minus 11? This is a mid? Hold on. We're doing some labbing. No, it's a high. Okay, you can just keep ducking it and then launch after. That's good. So the reason why Asuka's really good is because you can keep doing this over and over again. Let me turn off blocking here. Alright, let's see if we can do Naniwa Guster from this. Hold on. There you go. Okay. Now we block. So Naniwa Gusto is Asuka's buff mechanic. When she has Naniwa Gusto, she gets it from heat too. It's plus 18. Oh, maybe that was just because it was a... maybe that was just because it was the wall. Hold on. Plus 18 is scary. What the hell? Hold on. There's no way that's the truth. Alright. It's plus 11. It's plus 11. And she could do it 3 times. Theoretically out of this here. Unless she like hits you regularly. It's definitely a scary move. Because it's tracking. It's also launcher too. And then if you want to duck it, she has a 16 frame mid check from like here. So if she keeps hitting you with this, she can hit you with this next, and it covers like the same distance. So that's scary too. Now what she has is a 3rd layer of mix-up, is the fact that she can do this too, which is also scary. Because if she hits that, Naniwa Gusto, and then you're fucking done. That's why she's pretty scary now. There are other things they buffed on her too, but like I'm not super aware of them. She also has a plus 4 low, which is pretty nice. Reina's low is like minus 3. At least her primary low poke outside of like Hell Sweep. Let's get back out of here. Finish. Exit without recording. I want to get back into the games. What even is that mid check? A tick grab? I think she's like trying to like break your stomach. Also, Mr. Ventus, it's good to have you here. I think she's trying to break your stomach or something. Steve got fucking grabs out of ducking and heat. It's scary. So I always felt like Steve is a pretty scary character. But I feel like he's one of those characters that we're not going to see the potential of until like the game itself shakes out. Because I feel like once the game itself shakes out to be like, we can see exactly like what's the strongest way to play the game. And then people start mimicking that. I feel like we'll see where Steve sits properly. Because I feel like this is the type of game where if your character's like good at defense, then like you'll see some good stuff out of it. Her grab doesn't track. Who, Asuka's? Every grab tracks. Whose grab are you talking about? I'm pretty sure every character's grab tracks in this game. Unless I'm mistaken and there's like one weird one. The destabilizer grab from Asuka? Isn't it like a command grab that's like you go low first? What's your opinion on Mr. Believe in Your Heart? Who's Mr. Believe in Your Heart? Is that Yujimoto? I'm gonna build a wall and make it P2 pay for it. The stabilizer grab doesn't track. Is that like the one where she's down here and then like throws you around? Up forward 1+2? Her 1+2 throw? She has a 1+2 throw? I played this character and this is the first time I'm learning of this. Oh, okay. Well, that's not a real grab. This stabilizer is like not a real grab. It's a hit grab. So it makes sense that it doesn't track. It's not like a true throw. Because you can't break it either. It's a fake grab that has a follow-up into a mix-up. Because if you hit someone on block, I don't think it works either, right? Unless I'm, you know, spouting misinformation right now. I could very well be spouting misinformation over this. So low mid mix up, yeah. So it just leads into a mix up. I wouldn't consider it like a regular throw, which makes sense as to why it wouldn't crack, because she also has, you know, her claw move with Nani wa Gusto, which is pretty scary. You should see if the stabilizer floats, because if it does, it's an attack though. That's a good point, Wimbledon. I don't know enough Asuka combos this day and age to know what to do with that information. Okay, we have a Raijinjin out here. You smother them until they press a button, and then they eat the counter hit. Is that a minion?
Round one.
Is he a minion?
Fight.
Oh no, he's invisible. If he's invincible, why can't I see him? Okay, he knows the matchup. He's labbed this character. He's invisible. If his name is Invincible, how can I see? Okay. Low. Duck. Okay, it's a min. It's invisible. If his name is Invincible, then how can I see him? I feel like we might need to play some small attack against this guy. Okay, we counter it. We're giving them some big rewards. I pressed. One of my biggest follies in Tekken is that I press on strings a lot, because I just don't know when they end. Okay, get off me. 1, 2, so step. 1, 2, 3, low. Mid. 1, 2, so step. And that's how we win. So that's the type of game that we have to play against this type of guy. Is that we just have to keep finding ways to just like find ways around the things he's used to. So he's displayed in the first round that he is able to play around Sentai in a reliable way. 1, 2, throw. He showed last time he doesn't duck this. Nice one. Okay, pull up. Oh, that was a mid check. One of my other worst habits is that I duck mid against the wall. Don't all grabs from King track. Every grab in this game tracks. With punish. Duck, okay. Going for a cheeky second hit there. 1, 2. Nice. Okay. He has a propensity of ducking Sentai. 1, 2. React to this. 1, 2. Plus 8. Okay. We're gonna beat him. We're gonna beat him. We can win this one. Can't see me type beat. Okay. Heat engagers track really bad. Okay. We have to stop using the high. We have to stop using low. Next time we hit him, I have an idea. Well, we're gonna lose the game, but that was still good. That was still good. That was still good. I feel good about that game. He's a few ranks higher than us, and we're able to make him bleed. And if we're able to make him bleed, we can make him die. You watch a Reina guide from you, SHISHOU? You want to play her because you give her cute customs? I wouldn't say that I'm like good enough at the game to do guides on any character, but like I can at least like point you to like what works for me. Alright, we would punish. Close the wall. Unbreakable. Okay, I thought we can do orbital there. 1, 2, 3. Mid check. Mid is plus or -3 there. If it's on block. Sidewalk. I'm gonna try to step into him and then step out of him. Because he shows that he likes to... Please drop this, I'm begging you. It kills, unfortunately. We're playing this pretty well, though. We're playing this pretty well, though. This does not kill. Oh, no! I seriously did a forward 4-2 from range 30. So I step right. Okay. Hatchet kick is too slow. Mid check. Become scared to do it again. Okay. I thought that our wave dash would duck electric wind. Mid check. Low. Okay. Nice one. We have to go for a slower or faster low. What is he lagging? His system is lagging. He had bad system lag there. He can win off this. Okay. Well, armor didn't go through here.
Round 3.
That will.
Fight.
Fuck. We need to do some more armor moves here. We have to do it in close timing after ours. So after if we're in close timing with this guy, then like our only hope of using, okay, that didn't work there, for some reason. Didn't work there either. 1, 2, 3. He does not duck there, he's aware that it's bad for him. That's not launch punishable? That doesn't lead into that? I'm getting fucking trolled. They talked about Kazuya character consistently. I'm getting fucking trolled, dude. I'm mad because I want to play this guy, because I can beat him. I can totally beat this guy. I feel like I can. He's invisible. It's always some motherfucker with a One Piece avatar that beats me. There's something they put in the water. GG though. Made me think about stuff. Spring kick only gets you 2-2-1, I think. That would have been a good choice there for sure. At least now we know. Not common power. There's just something about One Piece for sure. You can beat him if he has a decent connection. I mean, literally true, probably. I don't play well in lag, and then I'm not gonna say I lost because of the hardware lag there, but it definitely played a factor when I started getting like timed out of the inputs that I was trying to do. So this is another fake out that I saw. I started doing this the other day. When I did long sets in the dojo earlier. Let's do offense mode, standing block. This is a good fake out that I watch some players do. I think Ulsan does this specifically. If you forward 2 with Reina and then hold down, you go into the walking stance. The back walk stance. And from back walk stance, you can immediately go into a high crushing mid kick here, the Manji kick. So people have a habit, punishment setting, record. People have a habit of doing this. They like to jab after that one because they think it's a jab trade. So we're gonna take this one. Yes. And then we're gonna put it here on 1. Oh. So you can get a heat engager from here. And then you could also get a knockdown from this too. It's really useful. If you're fighting a masher who likes to go for highs immediately after a jab trade, you could do some cool shit with this. It's really nice. 40 layer mental stack system lag. I really wish it showed you people's benchmark too when you accept their invite. Like, I wish it showed you their last benchmark score. I can't imagine that being difficult metrics to track. Chip is also nasty too, even if you get blocked. That's true too. Is that since it's a heat move, there is chip to it. Also, Senior Paps, it's good to have you. I hope you're doing well. I like playing Asuka, but do you think she's not conducive to learning how to play Tekken? So I have a very biased opinion on this. I feel like Asuka, it's not that she's not conducive to learning how to play Tekken. Also, Faded Music, thank you for the follow earlier. It's not that I think that Asuka is not conducive to learning Tekken. It's that if you learn Asuka uncarefully, you will build bad habits that will lead you to playing bad Tekken for a while. And I'm speaking from experience here. I'm not speaking out of my ass here. I'm speaking like literally from experience. Tekken 8 really doesn't seem optimized, to be fair. Tekken 8 is definitely not an optimized game. Because it is verified on Steam Deck, I believe. Yeah, you cannot get this shit running even at the very lowest settings. I would pay for DLC. If they want to bring back like the paid DLC, like the frame data. If they had a version that gave you like PS2 textures, and they fucking removed like the 8K textures from the game, and they just made it like light, I would download that. And then I'd put it on my Steam Deck. And then I would take my Steam Deck with me, and then I would play Tekken wherever I go. There's a potato mod. I don't know how easy it is to mod the game on Steam Deck though, because it uses a Linux infrastructure. Because I know sometimes mods just like don't work on Steam Deck when you are trying to mod Steam games. 1 or 2 patches ago, it was okay, and then it got bad again. That's how I feel too, is like I feel like it got slightly worse than it has been. Almost killed your GPU, but you'll set up for watching. Thank you for the water, let me take a drink. Let's get better at these down forwards here. What's a Kid Bash Cody? Thank you so much for the resub. I really appreciate that. That's very kind of you. So you hit her with this. I wonder if we can go. Okay. So another thing that I learned too is that dick jab when you're playing Reina. The nice thing about dick jab standing is that if they go to take their turn from dick jab, you can go into up one and then immediately take half their health. It's extremely useful. It's very good. If they like to hit on knowledge check situations like this, where they don't understand the fact that they're heavily minus, it's extremely useful to you. Technically it runs really poorly. You heard there's an issue making it run 4K resolution. So my computer has, I have a very top of the line CPU. I have a top of the line graphics card. I have a 4080 graphics card. I have 32 gigabytes of RAM. There are times when my game gives me lag. Okay. Sicko character. 2. She's a habit of standing. Alright, we tested her 3 times. She stood all 3 times. Too far. Whip punish. So she doesn't know the play against Senpai. Okay, we got hit for this one. Okay, you ducked the dick jab. Okay. Well, I input heat there, it didn't come out. Rock and roll, rock hard maniac. This song is so good. It's one of the best Guilty Gear Strive songs for sure. Duck. Okay, well it's a mid. It's good to know. I was under the impression that most power crushers were highs. Oh, hold on. This input. That's my 8. Okay. Okay. 1, 2, 3. It is punishable though, which is good. Duck. Okay. What is the over under on how plus or minus you are if you block a dick jab? No. Okay. I should have sidestepped that. She's 2 up. I thought I won the last one. Oh no. All right. Brain damage character. That's what I'm fucking saying. This is a character for people who will not be like feasting in the kingdom of heaven. Okay. This is a character for fucking sicko psychopaths. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Okay. I might lose the game. Alright, I lost the game. Seems fair game to you. Meh. Well, let's see you deal with some AOPs. I mean, she hasn't really used AOP against me, but I feel like AOP might be like one of the most sicko character moves in the game. Xiaoyu's an honest character. I feel like many Xiaoyus are honest about how dishonest their character is, which is what makes her honest. Link players are just vibing. They will not be seeing heaven. Maybe I'm just kind of like losing. Maybe I'm just like not good. Okay. There's a lot of times when I just get mad at the character when like I should probably just be mad at myself. Because like I feel like the dumbest person in the world when it comes to the tech and knowledge checks. Because none of them feel like they make any sense to me. Like an okay, well, I guess she'll win that one. Because she's one fucking hair out of the way. Backstep. I guess she'll take that one because she. Oh, he's input. 1, 2. Okay. I feel like if I use more armor, I should be good. Okay. Okay, that tracked me over there. This is a SHISHOU moment for sure. True gamers never admit to their wrongdoings. Maybe I gotta game her up. I duck. I'm gonna lose this one too. So fair, Kappa? Yeah, you better put a Kappa in that. I don't know, I just don't like Ling at all. There's like something in the water with this character that just makes her like the most bullshit character you've ever seen. Okay, that's armor. Let's go for this here. Take her to the wall. Throw. And then this is how I win. We bait this, and then we win. Chekhov's block. Mids aren't real. A fair character. Am I insane? Because I feel like a lot of people I lose to are like forcing knowledge checks over and over again. And then I feel like, I know this is literally not true, but I feel like sometimes I'm like the only cerebral Tekken player at my rank. And then I go insane. Obviously this is not true. So you don't have to tell me it's not true, because I know. But like, I'm like trying some shit to try to play better Tekken. Aw, two, so step. Okay, good tracking. We'll take you to the wall. It happens to us all. See, that's what I'm saying. I'm glad that I'm not the only one here. Because I also feel like I'm a very toxic person when it comes to that. That's plus! Throw. Everyone is just mashing. What's good, Raven? Armor? There we go. So like, I feel like I get thrown to the wolves sometimes. And I'm like, what the hell am I doing wrong? Because then it beats me, as we saw like the last 2 games of stream. Also, Overshot, it's good to have you here. And hi, it's good to have you here too. I hope you're doing well. It's so true, Queen. Sorry, SHISHOU. It's true. It's true. It's true. Everyone's just mashing. We have the reverse sweep here. Are you at the midpoint where everyone's doing guerrilla stratagems while you're thinking with wisdom and martial fury? That's how I feel sometimes when I play this game. Because you see me like sidewalking shit. And then like trying to bait stuff out too. So, I'm surprised they didn't go for dick jab there, but I think that they just like didn't have the frames to do it. Alright, let's go this way. +2. That way we get this, we can win off this. And we stomp on them. Watch those shoes, player. Watch those shoes, player.
Round 2.
You want a gorilla character to play. I feel like Reina could be a good gorilla character. Sidewalk. Okay, that tracks. Okay, I should have seen that snake edge coming. I feel like one of the reasons too I like don't like fighting Ling is the fact that her combos always look like the how do I say this? Duck. Okay, first time she ducked. Miss a bit. My lecture didn't go through. Okay, well she took this one. Everyone in Strive is gorilla. I'm not biking. She's a character for the people. 1, 2. Okay. Miss input. 1, 2. Step. Okay. I'm fine on right side. I used to not be fine on right side. I'm fine on right side now. What the hell just happened there? Link players just be like, know the matchup, and then like their model will clip through your legs as you kick them. 2 throw. I'm dead here. Okay, I have to win the next 2. You hate getting hit by goofy ass moves? Me too. See, that's why I know you guys are real ones. Because we all just want to play the type of Tekken that's like, you know, smart and cool. And then I get hit with the nonsense that like I'm just trying to figure out what to do against it. But I guess that's just like you have to like pay the piper. This is not good. 1, 2. Okay. Let's pop this here. And we pop heat. Oh, miss input, miss input. 1, 2, step. Nice armor. Watch your legs, watch your legs. Ah, there it is. 1, 2, 3, low. Just gonna armor. 1, 2, she did not arm, in fact, armor. I have a lot of health back though. You're telling me that that is a natural block string? Interesting. Duck. Come on, come on! You piece of shit! Fuck Ling Xiaoyu. You piece of shit character. I hate this motherfucker. Holy. Holy. Lost to furry list Shimada. Holy. Absolutely robbed.
Get ready for the
What is happening? This is like the lady that tried to install the rootkit on my phone. I got robbed. She was that good. Yeah, well, I know what you think. G-Max. I bet she'd be good at chatting too. We can do this all day. Wonder if goofy stuff gives you life. Sorry, Shisho. You are you know, a panda player. So it's part of the purview. You know what I mean? You beat me with goofy stuff too when we played last time.
Get ready for the next battle.
You were legally allowed to get salty. I have a very strong theory that salt is very good for stream if you're not cringe about it. I lack whimsy. It's possible. A lot of stuff has happened in my life to make me think that whimsy might be not on the menu sometimes. This guy's hitting me some nonsense. Okay, this is a bit. Alright, we win. We don't win because I don't have heat anymore. Throw. And that's how we win. That's how we win. Do you recognize Hwarong strings? No, because they all look the same. There's no way for me to recognize Hwarong strings, and I don't know if I ever will without like doing a fucking Blade Runner 20 type like strings interlinked, cells interlinked. I just know that sometimes you're supposed to. Oh, Reina Wall, my beloved. I know that sometimes you're supposed to duck and sometimes you're supposed to power crush. This is a 2-throw. Oh, nice one. Even Hwarong players don't know the strings. I feel like Hwarong players love to press like any button they can. Like, I feel like Hwarong players play this game like they're crank high 2 voltage or crank 2 high voltage, where if they don't press buttons for like 3 seconds, they die. Nice 1+2 break. 1, 2, duck. Listen, I'm making them duck with my mind. I'd use the 3-3-3. Hwarong is the 4-4-4. Does 4-4-4 and Hwarong like actually do anything? And is it duckable? What the hell just happened? 1, 2, +8, 2, 1, 2. This we call a frame trap. Is he linear? Can you sidestep him? 1, 2. There you go. I know you can duck him. I guess you can't get help from the local player. If you guys are missing out on this one, there's like 5 local Hwarongs at my local tournament. And then one of them on the first day of the Tekken 8 local, this is my first time ever competing in Tekken, very loudly lied about one of Hwarong's moves when he was like doing a warm-up and said like it was like launch punishable on block. It is not in fact launch punishable on block. And then at least 3 people after the fact tried to launch punish it and then ended up dying because their launcher was then punishable. What is happening to me? Okay, low. Low. Nice throw. Okay, let's hatchet kick. Okay, I deserve that. Alright, remember, pokes are premium. Combos are complimentary. Keep poking him low. Let me hit with this. The brain destroyer. Alright, that was punishable for sure. 1, 2. There you go. We're +1 there. Darwinism at play. What's good, Shadow, guys? So he like lied about his move and he said it was launch punishable. And then like every motherfucker in the tournament like tried to launch punish it because obviously the game just came out. No one knows what they're doing yet. He was like Tompa from fucking Hunter x Hunter. Okay. He comes at me. Ah, okay. Nice. Go low. 4-2. Go mid. GG. That was a good one. Oh, no, we still have one. We still have one. When was this moment? So this was on the release of Tekken 8. It was like maybe like a week after. Okay, we duck here. Get a cheeky this here. Aw, two. You try to get out of that. GG. And it was really funny too, because it was like everyone was fucking pissed at him, and then he didn't care. He was just like smiling the entire time. He won the tournament too, which is the most fucked up part. He managed to win the tournament, which is like the worst part. SHISHOU breaking throws today. Have you guys seen the throw break app? Hold on. Does anybody have a link to this? It's actually pretty good. It's actually pretty good. There's a throw break website. If you haven't seen it before, if you haven't used it before, and you struggle against breaking throws, this will teach you some tricks to breaking throws. You gonna tell people about Raven's Soul Zone 4's launch punishable at max distance? Some motherfucker was like lying to me about Paul stuff, and then they're like, you can use forward 2 on Reina to punish that. Catch my ass like 30 minutes later fighting them in bracket, and then they use it, and then it spaces Paul out just enough so that forward 2 doesn't hit him, and then he can launch punish you, or at least death fist you. People are fucking ruthless out there. It's a local. It's not even like, if this was Evo, I could at least understand wanting to like get an edge up on the conversation or competition. I'll say that it's not necessarily like honorable for sure. Alright, let's do our... We've missed a lot of these today. So let's do our down 4-2s. I think it's part of the 4D mental layer stack. Yeah, it's part of the 4D checkers. Listen, you can't make a few, get a few king me's without a few lies. In the game of checkers. In the game of Chechers. Asuka has a simple death fist punish. What is Asuka's death fist punish? Is it 1+2 or is it 4-2? Your next local is gonna have a pitfall trap. Let's see who wins this one. They are a higher level than me. Okay. Okay, interesting. That duck's under me. They get a lot of damage from this. Nice. Low. Okay, nice one. I lose this one. Yeah. They get a perfect outfit, but it's okay. 4-2. 4-2 has to be the best launch punisher in the game. Or I should say the best whiff punisher in the game. Sidewalk. We both sidewalk in the same direction. Throw. Okay. Okay. I tried to punish her for that. I should probably try to... So, I know that Xiaoyu has a move. I know that Xiaoyu has a move where she, like, jumps over you. And if you get hit with it, it's kind of like a grab. Okay, I tried this twice, and it didn't work. I should 1+2 that instead, or just block it, because it's, like, launch punishable. Okay. Nice. So you can sidestep this. If you feel like Reina is about to do Sentai 3, which is the big flip kick, in which she like jumps on you and then gets like +3 out of it, you can actually sidestep that, which is really nice. Yeah, Reina's got a good conversion off that. Grease Baron, thank you so much for the resub, much appreciated. And KK, it's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Two. Okay. I'm fighting someone who's like 5 ranks above me. Please pray for my safety. Please pray for my safety. It's a mirror match. Throw. Okay. Okay, fucking Lisan Al Gaib, the voice of the Outer Rim, the prince who was promised. How the fuck did you know that? You can't sidestep it! Oh no! It's always so, it's always so, like, heartbreaking when Reinas do that against you as a Reina. Cause it's such a fucking knowledge check. So if you guys don't know what that just happened there, that was an unblockable setup that Reina has, where she fully charges it, you can't block it. It's unblockable unless you're ready for it. Alright, well I'm just gonna stop doing this against her. Okay, well, I stepped forward for 2 seconds. That tracked me sidestepping, interesting. Jump. Okay, I hop kicked, it didn't work on the low. Low. That was supposed to be a down forward 2 again. I'm having a hard time launch punishing this. Yeah, I kind of just walk into it, which is a really bad thing. That's not punishable? Okay. She's kind of abusing this. Yeah. Like, this Reina player is abusing a lot of, like, continuation strings that, like, I get hit by because of my inability to, like, know when a string ends, even on characters that I play. So, what happens is that when characters, like, have, like, several hit strings that just keep going, and they do them on whiff, I have a really bad habit. So, step. Okay, duck. Maybe I should just hop kick it next time. Like this. Okay. Catch you. I'm dead. Yeah, I'm dead here. No! This is like one of the hardest parts about learning Tekken if you are a non-fighting game player, or if you are a fighting game player, is that like 99% of fighting games that you play, characters will not just keep fucking swinging on you when they whiff 5 hits in a row. Tekken is different, where the strings are baked in as the moves, so they'll hit like 100 times. I have to see something. Okay, that's fine. Characters will like swing 100 times before they actually like connect you, and then the 100th hit that they throw out is the one that fucking launches you if you try to interact with it. Which is like, I don't know what is happening. Because like, in my head, if you throw out a move just like in neutral, and then someone responds to it with like a, you know, a sound response, in every other fighting game, to me, that beats that out. In Guilty Gear Strive, when someone like comes at your ass with like a jump in slash, and you hit 6p, you will beat that out. In Tekken, sorry if I yelled just there. In Tekken, when someone runs at you and they start doing a 3-hit string, and you try to interact with it in any way that's not like an armor move, I feel like 9 times out of 10 you get your ass blown up for it and you get launched for it. I'm trying to understand where the sense is being made here. Also, Zen, it's gonna have here. 90% of them are in the 2 dimension. That is fair. That is fair. That is fair. I understand where it comes from now. You feel so seen for understood you saying this. See, that's what I'm saying is like, okay. So what I'm saying is that there's a reason for it. This string is over when my instincts say it's over. 3+4 whiff and a counter hit is fucking nasty. That's disrespectful. Speed, I see you laughing. That's disrespectful as fuck. She kind of smoked with that. She kind of did smoke with it. I agree with that video about needing to learn how to step. In a lot of instances, you will need to back, forward to realign with your character. Yeah, it's like Laura Palmer. Her ass died. Would you say improvement is needed in turn stealing? For me, like my improvement? Also, Chicken Pizza, it's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Maybe. Remember when people were saying that this character is like really bad? I hope we see some instances of this too. Remember when they're like, her biggest flaw is the fact that she's like hyper steppable, and that you could just like sidestep her all the time? Let's see if this is true. Well, I guess it's not. I guess it's not. Cool. Lily got cake? She kinda do. I feel like she always did, though. Chicken plays her, so she's S tier. See, that's what I'm saying. We had the funniest discourse on Twitter for Tekken for the last like 3 days. Where, a lot of people, when they saw that Lily was about to be nerfed, they were extremely upset because they thought that she's like a character that's like honest and fair and like mid-tier. When anyone who fights her knows that's not true. It's only Lily players who think this. And I feel like Lily players and SHISHOU players are like in a fucking cabal together. Nice. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna hatchet kick this. Nice. I thought this was a 1+2. Alright, I'm gonna lose the game. Sidestepping a Lily's player side up confirmed. It's like, I don't know what they're fucking saying, man. Did you also hear that from the one guy at the local? I remember a lot of top players were popping off because like a lot of like mid-tier Lily players kept saying that she's like not good. And that she like doesn't need any adjustments and she's not like super tuned. Lily players don't think this, they're just gaslighting us. Do they know? Are they aware? Because my interpretation of Lily players is that they spend like 500 hours in the customs and then that's when they play the game after. Which is no shade, that's a way to play. +3. This person's good at stepping though. Oh, I should've used that there. People on Gen 2 nerf, right? Well, yeah. I can kind of see where they're coming from. I mean, people want Reina nerfed and I see where they're coming from. Alright, I lost because I misinput there. You play Reina like that with cosmetic mods so you can't judge. I mean, I'm not judging, I'm just saying that like my average Lily player in my brain spends like the entire time in the game that they're not like in ranked, like in the customization menu, like taking screenshots. Okay, nice one. Maybe we should sidestep this way. Okay, okay. We sidestep this direction. I see the play now. Oh my god, I'm looking the wrong way. I wish Jin wasn't brain dead. He's very simple in this game compared to how he was in 7, from at least what I remember. It's just that I feel like I'm just like not on my A game today, but it's okay. We don't always have to be good or confident at the things we like to do, even if we wish it was the truth. Okay. Nice one. I always have to remind myself too that like the people I'm fighting are like not streaming to like 100+ people. And like they don't also have like the pressure of like playing for several hours in a row under those conditions. Okay. Too far. I win. This is coming from a Jin player too. The only thing kind of broken about her is the Heat 50-50 Matterhorn being inconsistent. You think that she's kind of balanced? I feel like maybe it's just like I don't lab against her is the problem, obviously. I would default. Okay, I know we had like a big conversation about this in like the FGC space on Twitter recently about like fans who like come up with their opinions based on what top players say. I would say that it does have some sense to it that like you would want your opinion to come from someone who like you perceive as like smart. Okay. I thought I could. So I tried to react to that with Heat, and I was gonna like launch her using Heat. It was not fast enough. I tried to react to that with fucking Electric and God Fist, and it was not fast enough for that. So I see it. Okay, I see when people start throwing strings. I can see the value of like sidewalking to get out of the string. Okay, we cancel the Heat. I'm dead. GG. Good set. You're good at talking and playing, SHISHOU. You could beat more people up if you locked in, I trust you. That's fair. But I will never stop talking while streaming. That's fair. I will never stop talking while streaming. Because that is the content That's what the stream is good for. I would rather do that, and if I wanted to like play without talking, then I would just be like sitting in a hot room. Born to yap, forced to lock in. I'm curious about the Raven buffs. If anyone's balanced to a fault, it's kind of him. Beyond that, I will continue to stop killing the symptom of the problem and enablers. Heat. I feel like heat is just like such a thing that is hard to balance around in this game. Cause the drive system in the drive system in Street Fighter 6, despite what people say about Street Fighter 6, feels very usable in specific situations. Omen? I would say that the drive system in Street Fighter 6 must be one of the best balanced modern fighting game systems. It has to be one of the best balanced modern fighting game systems, in my opinion. Because you could tell the 10D layered chess that they put into that system and how it interacts with every other system in the game. The problem is that it's very punishing too. And the fact that it's punishing makes people not like it. Heat doesn't feel like it's cooked to the same degree, in my opinion, but they're also continually cooking it. Because the Street Fighter team were confident enough in their game sense and balance that they said no updates for an entire year, and then they stuck to it. They stuck to it pretty well. And I'm gonna say that like the game was decently balanced for a modern fight. Oh no, I already see the hardware lag. I don't want to remove heat personally. I would rather not be usable round start. Look at this motherfucker orbitaling at the round start. This is derangement. Okay, well, that tracked me walking. Jin Parry should be safe again just because I hate Jin. Isn't Jin's parry still safe? What do you mean it should be safe? Alright, I'm done. Back 1-3 parry? Like the punch parry? Okay, that didn't work. I took back what I said earlier about not hating Brian anymore. I kind of still hate him. Oh, T sidewalk. But this guy does seem good at like ducking the strings here. I deserve this. What is this lag, brother? In T7 it was safe as hell, back 2+4. I was never the mental illness has set in. The mental degradation of Shimada the Tiger has set in. As soon as you see me hit 1-1-2 without confirming it, you know that like there's something wrong. You know Olympus has fallen as soon as you see that in the Shimada Tiger stream. Okay, nice one. Every character with an orbital is not interested in interacting with you. I still don't buy the idea that Reina has an orbital. Cause it doesn't act like this. Lay string man. Brian is a killer of many people who press during strings. Maybe that's how you can, there's like a barometer of like how well I'm doing in Tekken for the day. Good salty queen. There's a barometer of how well you can do tell I'm doing in Tekken for the day. And if I'm pressing on strings, that's the barometer. That's like the fucking like, you could tell. Alright, cheeky Sentai 3. Hatcher kick. 1-2, nice. I didn't realize it was launch punishable. I was unfamiliar with your game. Reina is avoiding the puddle. That motherfucker's in this game too. They should have done the Street Fighter like AI commentary and just put him in the game as that. Alright, I have heat or rage. Okay. We're down one game. But it's okay. We'll hit him with the Wind Fist. Alright, we'll hit him with the orbital. Hit him with the orbital again. That was an OTG, which is interesting. And we went off this. Okay. How is he still alive? How the fuck is he still alive? This is the Brian who will never die. Life, it never die. Women are my favorite guy. Counter hits. I'm wanting more. Tell the world, stop the war. How is he doing all that? How did he live through all that? Let's do up 1. Obviously not there. 1+2. Brian only has 1+2 command grabs. Low. Mid. Hit him with the brain destroyer.
Round 4.
I slapped his ass. Okay, strings. Is the way to play Brian to just throw strings and then hope they get hit? Because if that's the way, I can understand why people like say that this character is like not great. If that's like the method of playing him, like I could get it. I could understand. Cause so far when I fight Brian, it's like literally just throw strings until like one hits. And then like because I'm not the fucking like encyclopedia of game knowledge, I get hit by it. Missing blit. 6, I said. Okay. 1, 2. Oh, missed that one. 1, 2. There we go. We win the game.
You win.
Are you finding diagonals on your stick better now? I think I have to like really think about it. You know what I mean? So, I feel like there's some days when my diagonals are better and some days when my diagonals are worse. I think once the heat started like pumping up again in the dojo, then like my diagonals and like my brain have like gotten worse.
Round 1.
Like as soon as the heat
Fight.
started like increasing in the dojo, I feel like, oh, hold on. Alright, let's poke him. Nice. Dick jab. Thank God that up 1 is not punishable. Okay. He's playing some small Tekken now. Until that. Shisho, can I post a link? Feel free to. Thank you for asking. Most people will not do that. Okay. Get out of jail free card on your, look how much damage Orbital does. As a safe on-block move, bro. Alright, if I could dick jab there. Look how much damage Orbital does. You use Leverless on Tekken, but the electrics were probably easier if I'm stick for you. I cannot use Leverless on Tekken. As someone who's used Leverless for 2 years, Tekken is like single-handedly make me not want to use Leverless ever again. 1, 2. Okay, it's not gonna work there. That was an experiment. It didn't work. Alright. That was a 1+2 break. Low. There you go.
Round 3.
Leverless on Tekken feels like shit. That's why I feel like I'm crazy every time people tell me that like Tekken Leverless is like the way to go. I'm like, yeah, if you're like player 1 on a character that doesn't wave dash 24/7, yes, that makes sense. But like playing player 2 side Tekken, I forgot that Ryan's a character that doesn't have to interact with Sentai. At least not in a way that like other characters do. Some characters can backdash out of Sentai and then dodge Sentai 3, like without caring. So that's why you have to kind of like delay it. There's a diagonal. Maybe that's why I've started using Hatchet Kick like way more. Because my diagonals have been like suffering ever since I switched the stick, but that's just out of like lack of practice. Okay. Throw. Okay. Re-wall splat. Realign. And we win.
Final round. Fight.
How come you think it's fine? So the problem with Leverless on Tekken is that your ring finger, oh, that was a mistake. Your ring finger on your left hand is your back input. Your ring finger on your left hand has to be one of the weakest joints in your body. There you go. Has to be one of the weakest joints in your body in terms of like its actuation ability. So if you want to do a little experiment, hold out your hand with all fingers extended, your left hand. Now, move your ring finger of your left hand as fast as you can without moving any other finger in your hand. Try moving your left hand ring finger as fast as you can without moving any other finger in your hand. You can't do it because the tendons are connected to your other fingers. Now to do left input on the leverless, you use your left ring finger. Tekken is a game that can have pretty high APM. That means you're going to be using your left ring finger very regularly, very consistently, and you're going to have to rely on it to do very precise inputs. So the problem too is that like you, without the use of simultaneous opposing cardinal direction tricks where like you press 2 directions at a time to get like a special direction, it's really difficult to use. Index finger stop, I'm begging you. See, that's what I'm saying. It's like you can't get your other fingers to stop. It's because all your fingers are connected that way. So unless you're able to use it without the strain of using a finger that's like inherently weak and also like moving none of your other fingers at the same time, it's very difficult. You'll just throw myself to player one side, no problem. See, that was my strat too, is that I thought that I would always win rock, paper, scissors to get player one side. But that's the problem, is you can't do that. This is actually real informative for other stuff too. Yeah, I tried to keep it 100. This is a stream that you're gonna get real information on. You're the Poindexter, I'm the Indexter. This is the type of stream you get real information. I'm just spreading facts out here. You might try to get Korean lever for your old stick, not gonna lie. I would say, Space Tan, that it's a good idea. Also, Space Tan, I don't know if you got a greeting earlier, but I hope you're doing well. I think that's Korean lever might be the best way to play so far in terms of like the different ways I've played. I played on regular stick like 4 years ago when I played Tekken 7 for like a small lark. Because I played Tekken 7 like on release for like a month, and then I dropped it, and then I played it on stream when I started streaming, and then I dropped it, and then I played it like at the end of its life cycle for like the last year or so. I wasn't very good at it. I learned all the wrong stuff, which is why I'm relearning everything now. However, the regular stick didn't feel great. It didn't feel bad, but it didn't feel great. I knew as soon as I switched to hitbox on Tekken, in Tekken 7, that not only was it going to take adjusting, but I thought to myself, maybe I should play this with stick. But then I told myself there's no way that stick is better than hitbox on literally anything. Because I was operating on the assumption that stick is just the worst possible way that you can do input on like any fighting game in this day and age. Because nothing is designed for stick. So I did it on hitbox because I just gaslit myself into thinking that it's better that way. And I got like decently fine inputting stuff, but I was playing a easy character, Asuka. Because Asuka's execution is like very light. There's not a lot of execution that you have to use to play Asuka. Reina, on the other hand, is like a more execution heavy character. She's got fucking like... I can't even do them consistently. Because there's no corridor on my gate. So I have to just figure out where the corner is. So to be able to do electrics like consistently, it's pretty difficult, but it is easier to do on player 2 side on this. Because player 2 side on leverless feels impossible. Player 2 side on stick feels like, oh, I'm just doing a skill issue. You swapped the stick recently and feels way more accurate compared to using your controller. I would say controller might be... People will tell you controller is a good input method. If you don't already use it and you haven't like grown up with it, it is fucking sicko psychopath. I don't think controller is good, but that's only because I can't use controller. Does Jack have a lot of highs? Let's try. He probably thought I was going for a slide mix-up, but I don't have one on this character. 2. I can't believe that killed. You can never use a controller for a fighting game. It's surprisingly popular. It's surprisingly popular. I don't know why. Well, I mean, like, the triggers themselves are, like, a great, like... Okay. That was an experiment. That was an experiment there. I saw someone give a tip that if you are able to... Give me? If you are able to stop a jab... Okay. Okay, well, I deserve that. If you're able to stop a power crush with your jab, try ducking, because a lot of power crushes are high. This character, okay, I think I found why I don't like fighting Jack. Is because this character's model is like obscured. Okay, nice little buck. This character's model, he like obscures his body. Because usually with like a lot of these characters, throw. It was supposed to be a throw, but I think the one was better. Alright, we win. 1, 2, there we go. Recently bought a leverless after using controller for years. I feel like leverless is great on like every other fighting game I've played. To the point where like I thought that I would only use lever for Tekken. I've just considered using lever for other stuff just because I realized that I just like lever. I'm like, I was a leverless Larry for a long time and now I might be like a stick Sam. Also, Brody, thank you so much for the Prime sub. Jack is just a big guy. He's just a big guy. For you. 1, 2, 1 plus 2. 1, 2, 3, low. Okay, I'm dead. 1, 2, throw. Perfectly timed with the music. Let's go! Jackie has a weird thing where he turns into Jesus Christ and he spins in the air and lands on you. Every time I see that, it makes me cry. Characters that like do some fuck shit on you as like a way of just like breaking your mental, like always make me sad. You haven't played SF6 since you got the leverless? SF6 feels good on leverless specifically. Oh my fucking god, the mind games have been... His plans are measured in centuries. He's been doing that low 5 times in a row, and the first time it actually like gets blocked, he like does the... The first time I try to block it, he does his like big fucker uppercut. I feel like Jack just has some of the most like ambiguous moves to me despite being the biggest character in the game. Cause I know it's not true, right? Because his moves are like just huge, but like his body animation just makes it so that the keyframes feel like I can't detect any of them. Am I wrong? Am I crazy? Am I crazy with this character? I feel like the way that he is designed makes his keyframes very difficult to like piece apart. Cause I saw 2 things there. I saw 2 things there. I saw his arms at the side of his body, and then I saw his arms in my face getting hit. I didn't see anything else. Well, he's reacted to that like 3 times in a row, so we should stop doing that. SHISHOU seen double. I do have bad vision. Like, notoriously so. I saw 2 frames. I saw his arms at his side, and then I saw my ass getting punched into the next dimension. Skins were banned in Street Fighter V because of this. Honestly, I could understand. I get why, like, Tekken... I don't think that this is a alt custom, though. I feel like this is, like, a baked-in one from as much as I know of this character. Because I swear I've seen this before. 1, 2, 6, 7. Okay, good tracking. We should use some other moves here. When your moves stop working against the character and you feel like you're at a brick wall, that's, like, when you start using other stuff. It's one of the hardest things for me to, like, get in my brain. Is the fact that like you should be cycling your moves more regularly than like you even think you should, like, you know. Nice stick punch there. Isn't this character good? I heard he's like good now. Oh well. If you asked me what hand was doing that move, I would have told you it was his left. In fact, it was his right. That's what I'm telling you. Is that Jack, he just throws one thing and it looks like another because everything he does looks the same. It feels impossible for me to tell like anything that he does different from each other. Oh, well, I see also my hand went through his head. Interesting. It's my same problem that I have with bears. Is that I think that like something went wrong in like the cookery of like their model. Okay. I'm gonna go in and then... Oh, well, didn't work there. GG's. Jack is a war crime character. Jack has always been good. People were fucking crying about him when he came out. They were just like, I can't play this game because Jack is bad. And then, like, they buffed him. And then now look at him. Scary motherfucker. This character's got a lot of command grabs, too. He's gigas, but strong. Gigas was always annoying to me, but that was just because he was a big body knowledge check character, and I think that those characters are only played by people who are like going to hell, like for real. Also, Ian, it's good to have you here. Thank you for the follow. Gigas when? Hopefully never. Abigail looking motherfucker. Take him back to the fucking shredder. Remember getting completely destroyed by a jack all the way back at the CBT? It's just like, big body characters are developed with like insanity in mind. You know what I mean? I noticed that you do wall running 3 after heat engage, but wall running 4 tracks in a stance, maybe try that. I do try to swap between them. Usually if they prove to me that they're not gonna like, maybe that's better, yeah. Because then from here I could just grab and I force a mix up better. It's just that wall running 3 has better frames. It's +6. So then I could go for this after. And if this is counter hit, it's like, I should do this, hold on. Misinput. Ruined my combo, but it's crouch dash 3 after. They cut Gigas up and fed Jack his remains. Is he like 2x Pimpy now? 3x Jack? 8x Jack? Lucky Chloe when? Maybe in this game, because I actually know how to lab in this game, I'll be able to fight Lucky Chloe. I'd play it for Eliza DLC for the Vamp's thighs alone. What is this guy wearing? What are these shoes? He's got some good size. Oh, he's a fucking god of destruction. No wonder. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Oh, hold on. Misinput. Alright, we're gonna disrespect this guy. Never mind. We're gonna respect him. Is he Android 17? What are these shoes? Look at the top of his head! Look at his lips! Dude, that video, like... despite how funny that video is, it has made me scared. I consider myself to be like a decently attractive person. Like I didn't for a long time until people told me that I was. So I'm not just trying to be like weirdly vanity right now, but like I'm fucking scared of like someone ever like finding a picture of me online and then being like, look at the top of her head. Like that guy did to that motherfucker. That's like the worst thing that could ever happen to you. Look at her lips. Okay. Mid. Let's go. Let's go. It worked. Lucky Chloe would get you death threats again. Dude. I feel like Steam comments, if you have them open and you play Lucky Chloe, the shit is about to get fucking like RuneScape wild mode. Okay. Alright, let's do this. Throw. Tracks in every direction. Throw. Tracks in every direction. Alright, you know. Okay. Listen, we have Little Lion Sound, M.R. Okay. Respect.
Round 4. Fight.
Okay. I feel like I just need an epiphany in Tekken. You know what I mean? Like an epiphany on like everything that I don't do. I stepped forward for half a second! Look how much damage that they do to you on these moves that are like safe as hell. There's some fucked up shit with this, that an orbital that is like so evasive. One and done, you motherfucker! You piece of shit! Oh, he's a streamer. Hold on, let me see this. Are you live? Please tell me you're live. I have some choice words for you. His Steam profile says not friendly. I'm like, oh, scary. No, he's not friendly. Scary. Yeah, okay, Mortal Kombat ass motherfucker. Sure, whatever. Go ahead. Number in your name, motherfucker. Mortal Kombat ass profile picture, motherfucker. Twitch bio in your bio, motherfucker. Pictures your Lars and Supreme Tekken God, motherfucker. You tell me you're not friendly? Maybe people are avoiding you. Maybe you gotta look inward. before you talk to me.
Get ready for the next battle.
What's good, Jay? It's good to have you here. Streamer versus streamer profiling. I don't know, getting one and done, it does something to me. It brings out the demon. There's like a demon in my brain, and getting one and done, it just brings it out of me. Alright, what's the... Okay. So, I've been told that this is like Reina's optimal combo. Maybe I should have done... I've been like avoiding doing this here for a while now. And it does you a lot of damage. Unfortunately, I pictured you as the angry one and done soy jack. What is the purpose of one and dunning in casual? Again, maybe you don't want to fight a battle ruler when you're a god of destruction, but my ass be fighting destroyers like twice. One and duns do make me more angry than the losing. If they lost and they like left after, I'd understand, because like you can have a heated gamer moment and like it's better to avoid that demon in you than to like let it loose. You wish MFs who one and done a happy testicular torsion. Fair. I wonder if there's anything off this. Okay. This is a move you don't see often. Hold on. This one. You don't see this often. At least I don't do it. You don't see this often on the shimadatiger stream. I wonder if there's any value to this. There's one and done, then there's 1-1, and then they can't. That is literally one of the worst things. Look how fast this is. Okay, hold on, hold on. What is the block situation like here? -2? Look how far this is! Down forward 2, into back 3, into that. Like in a combo? Standing. Back 3? Oh, okay, back 3. Back 3? Back 3 is this. Do you mean like a different back? Back 4? Oh, wait, okay. I don't know if this is more optimal though than like the routes that I've been going for. Back 4? It's fair, it's fair. It is very fair. It is high though. So if you duck this, I mean like, who's ducking this on reaction? People be like, you could just duck that. The move in question. What is it good for though? Because maybe it's good for like avoiding a low. Obviously this is low crushing. This is a go crazy go stupid ass move. It is. No, this one is. Her. You're stupid if you think that I'm coming over. My stupid ass. Her, what are you, stupid? My ass. Do the stanky leg. You do down forward 2, electric and god fist, down forward 1, F3, 2, 4, 1+2. Maybe there's some sauce to that. Maybe there's some meat on the bone. I could see the elote seasoning there. So down forward 2. Now you gotta have some fucking steez on you if you are about to do an electrical god fist after this. You have to have some fucking Mama Liz's chili oil on you if you are hitting electrical god fist off of down forward 2. What the hell is this? Earlier? Okay. Now we know it's like somewhere between those two timings. But does this move also like flip you in a different direction? Okay, well that's not electric, but it still worked. Okay. It's called Tajin. By the way, your chili oil arrived. Let's go! KK oiled me. KK ordered me some chili oil. Because I had it at her place last time, and I was just like, I need this. I need this. I've been kind of on my home cooking game. Can I say SHISHOU too? Everyone can say SHISHOU. We can have chili at the beach tomorrow. Chili at the beach. I've never heard of this concoction before. I never heard of this combination before. Mama Liz for Tekken 8. You saw what Harada said? He wants to add like an 80-year-old woman. Harada said that he's surprised that there's not more older women in fighting games, which he's... We got a fucking Clown Wrangler in the queue right now. What the hell? Gene Famous is in the queue? Cleoite in the queue? She-sure. So I've on my home cooking game recently. I've been saving a lot of like easy recipes that I find like very tasty. I'm like right about to completely quit Factor because it's just an expense that's like it adds up. Plus you can, if you just cook for yourself, you save money. Easy life hack. Cook for yourself, you spend less money. I don't DoorDash. In fact, like, I've sworn off DoorDash for, like, the longest time. I've only done it recently in a moment of weakness. Because, I played Fortnite with KK, and I'm Pavlovianly trained to order Del Taco from DoorDash. If I play Fortnite with KK. So now it's like, whenever I do that, I kind of have, like, yummy Del Taco. Don't blame me. I'm not gonna blame you, but I'm gonna say that, like, it is a byproduct of our friendly hangout. Let's do our down forward twos. Let's practice our down forward. Get this input out consistently. Every time, same direction. No mistakes, no mistakes. Now we shift our timing with down forward 2. It's a bit slower, so we can't just like lock into the same timing. And then now we do down forward 4 into 2. Even longer time in between them. Return to neutral every time. Okay, it's working. And then... Okay, well, thanks for ruining my training. Do your standard down forward 2 combo? I'll do it here. We'll hit him with down forward 2. We'll hit him with the wickedest slam. Hoodie Smitty TTV, we fought this guy! This is a Dojo Night Classic. We fought this guy before. Is he streaming this time? Awesome, Antonio, it's good to see you. I feel like the Del Taco free Shavakadu. Oh my god. 4 frames of delay. Okay, he has perfect parry. That's what I remember about fighting this guy is that like he uses parry like very frequently. But he also doesn't tech a lot of throws. He might remember me too. I have like arena that's memorable. He's live, let's go! It's Unk! It's Unk, let's go! Nice! Okay, good counter, good counter. Okay, now I can't be toxic because there's a possibility that someone who can fight back is like on the other line here. Okay. This character is very weak to ducking. Okay. I deserve this. Fucking yank my tail like it's a Pikmin. I deserve this. Sionnach. Nice. Okay. Duck. Okay. 1, 2. Duck. Okay. Alright, we'll go for low again. Okay. Well, sure. Whatever. I thought that I could punish that. Okay. Nice. Go. He's kind of like a JRPG character where like he's spec'd into like one class and then like you could throw him like whenever you want. That's kind of how I feel whenever I fight this guy specifically, is that like... Okay. I kind of feel like you can just throw him like whenever. Throw. Because he doesn't break them. Maybe if like you throw them consistently, like he's gonna start breaking them. Come on. He's not holding back. Okay, okay, he lost his cane. Unk is without a walking utensil. Oh, I'm dead. I'm fucking dead. He hit perfect parry on me. Alright, I blocked that one. I ducked it. He went live 5 minutes ago. Dude, he's fresh-faced. I've been live for over 2 hours.
Come on, sugar.
This isn't a fair equation here. I've been live for 3 hours. It's okay, I can win the next one. They buffed this fool, that's what I'm saying too. I feel like he was pretty bad before they buffed him, but still. I can't be toxic now, says the girl who's never toxic. I can be toxic sometimes. I never try to be toxic. It just unfortunately is a thing that happens when I experience human emotions. So, okay, nice break, nice break. Alright. I keep trying to go for Manji. I keep going for Manji kick, and Manji kick doesn't come out. There you go. We have to sidewalk out of here. Yes. Okay, well, back into the frying pan. Go. Shimada never toxic. What? Huh? I'm never toxic. You've never seen it. And if I am, I'm retaliating. If I'm ever toxic, then the situations at play have led me to be that way. It's like what they say when hurt people hurt people. Okay. Okay, you kind of stick with it. That was supposed to be a down and back too. Dick jump. Alright, you took this one. It's everyone else's fault. Listen, it's society's fault the way that I am. Okay, he's got an orbital too. Night of the Living Orbital. That's parryable? What type of fucking world am I living in? I want out of this. Okay, well, I'll take the mid. We live in a SHISHOU society. I'll win this one. Back step. No? Okay. Go. Nice break. Let's go for 1+2 throw. Okay, well, he's got his cane. Kind of fucked up that Leroy has to save his cane for like the end, but like it is really good. That's a mid? What a tarnation, that's a mid? He stomped on the ground.
Come on, sugar.
That's like the opposite of like, oh, he won both? I thought he only won one. What the hell? Okay, well, fuck me, I guess. That's a mid? We live in a fucking society, brother.
Get ready for the next battle.
46 defense? Diesel Leroy. Get it twisted. You'll get him next time, rule of 3? Thank you, thank you. I'm glad people know the rules of 3. I feel like my game has been kind of off today, but it's okay. I'm here to have fun. I'm not here to win. That's for like when I go to tournaments and then I'm there to win. And then that doesn't happen. I like your bits of analyzing people's profiles and stats. I'm glad you like it because I'm scared that people are going to start calling me too toxic for it. Stats are available. People can make fun of mine as much as they want. Of course, the defense is going to be higher than what they are believing it's about to be. It's really toxic, but honestly, it's hilarious. Some toxicity is funny. When it's like in good spirit, obviously like when I fight someone and I say like their character is gonna go to super hell, I'm not saying that as a judgment on their character. Like their physical like character as in how they hold themselves in society. Number one is the bit, exactly. Number one is the bit. It always comes first. Number 2, live, laugh, love. Number 3, render onto Caesar what is Caesar's. That's, you know, rule of 3. But I always get concerned that people are gonna be like, shimadatiger's the most toxic Tekken streamer. She's not even good. She's a mid Tekken toxic streamer. She's always making fun of people's defense after she loses. And I'm like, that's the bit, brother. That's the joke. That's the joke, is that they beat me and I look at their defense and it's like 40 and I'm just like, well, I was playing the wrong game, I guess. R/whoosh moment. Exactly. Also, I gotta go to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. I'm about to send you guys to a BRB screen, so please don't go anywhere. I'll cry, because I'll miss you guys. So, quick BRB, quick bathroom break. Alright, see you guys in just 1 second. We might play some ranked after. My first time playing ranked since getting the new stick. Because then I'll at least cool my head down. Alright, quick BRB. Hello? 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 Gamers, I've returned. Yo! Mac, thank you so much for 4 years! That's crazy! I appreciate that. That's very kind of you. Thank you so much for 4 years. You were one of my first ever subs. I appreciate that. That's crazy. I've been going for 4 years, man. I have not. I'm loving every second of it, Jerry. I'm loving every minute of it. We never stop supporting. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's very kind of you. It was good to come back on, too. Alright, we're gonna take a breather real quick. We're still playing Tekken. I taught you guys this technique last week, or on Monday, I should say. This is how you keep your brain fresh while playing several hours of Tekken. Tekken is a game that will do damage to your, like, medulla oblongata if you play it too long unchecked. This is how you keep your brain fresh. You open up the New York Times. Where's my window capture? We're about to fucking conquer real quick. Hold on. Property manager. New York Times. We open up our window capture. We go to New York Times. This is how you keep your brain fresh. We hit play. And it's time for the New York Times connections. Okay, Colonel Sanders. It's time for the New York Times connections. Also, Hangover, it's good to see you. I hope you've been doing well. And Joel Spacer, it's good to see you. And Fuzzy Sight, it's good to see you too. Everyone's like, we love Toxic Queen until she's checking their Tekken stats. I love how after we talked about the Tekken stats, people like walked in and to jump in front of the bullet first to tell me that they were like sub 40 or something to defend themselves. And I'm like, brother, it's okay. Trust me. It's fine. You haven't done your connections yet today. We'll do them together. This is how you're able to keep your brain fresh when you do long sets in Tekken. Is that you play a game that requires you to... I'm gonna fucking find music that's not making me feel like I'm fighting the Minotaur. I have to find some music that doesn't make me feel like I'm fighting the fucking Minotaur. Hold on. Where is it? What's a good song here? Let's do this one. You love SHISHOU? Sorry, mods, delete that. Toxic streamer! Toxic! Toxic! You suck dick and balls at this. I like how you had to include both of them. I feel like I'm pretty good at this one. Coat, layer, brush, coat, layer, brush, things that you cover something. Now this is the hard part. Skin is not it, because skin is to remove something. Film, submit. One away, okay. Coat, layer, brush. It's not, see, my dyslexia is getting the better of me because I see develop and envision and I think envelop, and that's not it. We're gonna say skin, possibly. Still not it. Still not it. Okay, okay. Sweep? No? Well, I'm at one. I'm at one left. Okay. Shuffle. Let's shuffle it a bit here. Let's shuffle a bit here. Let's go for another option here. So, coat, layer, brush. Imagine, conceive, picture, envision. Ways to think. Okay, now let's go here. Code, program, develop, hack. Things to do on a computer. This is like software speak. So if we take this into account, we have brush, coat, layer, and we know skin, film, brush doesn't work here. I don't know if we tried wipe. Do you win your locals? Dog Bogwater, I'm sorry to say, I have not won my locals. Those are motherfuckers out there. Those are creatures out there. Well, it's good to have you here. I hope you're doing well. And Coder Pats, it's good to see you too. You failed yesterday's? You raged more than Tekken ranked? I think I forgot to do yesterday's. Let's try this one. Okay, verbs for software engineer. Cool. Now we have layer, layer, coat, brush. Did we do wipe? Yes! Flick, skin, Now, how would these connect in any degree? Could you pay thank you for 3 months? Much appreciated. Much appreciated. I really appreciate that. It's very kind of you. How would we combine these together? Coat, wipe, brush, layer. If wipe is the verb here. About to drive home? Where are you driving from, Kodo? We know sweep doesn't work. We've used it before. Film doesn't work. Skin doesn't work. We'll try this. No! What is it? We did this one!
The architect and the builder.
The architect
they
and the
arrive
builder.
calmly from their escalator with a sense of
Wipe,
purpose.
sweep, brush, flick. Remove his crumbs, you motherfucking psychopaths at the New York Times. You psychopaths at the New York Times. Remove as crumbs. That's a fucking name of a Nier Automata soundtrack song. That's like a fucking Yoko Taro song. I think you didn't add skin to the mix. Coat, film, layer, skin. Thin covering. Okay, it makes sense. My idea was that it was brush, layer, coat, and then it was like to cover something. Also, hey, thank you for the water too. Much appreciated. It is hot as fuck today. It was almost so hot that I couldn't stream, but I pushed through it anyway. Let's do guess the game. Remove as crumbs is crazy. This might be, it looks like a PS3 to PS2 era game. I want to say that this is let's say God of War 2. God of War 2. Well, I'm not smart. It's that simple, baby! Lisan Al-Gaib, I am the fucking SHISHOU who was promised. I'm the voice of the Outer Rim. How did she do it? I'm the fucking goat, man. Also, out of order, it's good to have you here. M-Bison trailer is dropping early because of leaks. Wait, what do you mean it's dropping early because of leaks? Didn't they announce it themselves? Did they not announce it themselves? Also, Internet Adventure, it's good to have you here. Mind if I say an opinion? Because I wanted to say something about the competitive games. Please express your opinion. I'm willing to hear it, you know? Sorry for not responding to your message earlier. I haven't seen Dune 3 yet. Here's a secret. I've also not seen Dune 2 yet. But I do like to quote it. Is the trailer out already? Are we gonna see what M. Bison like in 5 minutes? Let's watch it together when it pops. We'll watch it together when it pops. It's gonna be a live reaction. Let's do the next game, though. Taiwan gave us the hookup. This is Desert Bus. This is Desert Bus. Is Desert Bus not a game on here? It's not Desert Bus. But it's an old-ass racing game, I think. Skip. What the hell? I swear I've seen this before. This is Monkey Island? It's not Monkey Island, but I'm gonna say it is anyway. Is this Sly Fox? What the hell is this? Point-and-click comedy? They're making games like this a dime a dozen back then. Is this Sam and Max? Sam and Max. Hit the road. It's that easy. That's simple. This game, fucking Halo Infinite. It's either Halo Infinite or every third-person shooter developed past the year 2021. Halo Infinite. It does got the stink of Halo on it, though. Not Halo. Oh, fucking Final Fantasy 15. Final Fantasy 15. Easy. As soon as I saw this here, I'm like, yeah, it's Final Fantasy 15. The Elder Scrolls. I want to hide the screen real quick so I can bring up the M. Bison trailer. Dude, they can't have a fucking break ever. I feel Capcom. They decided to, like, show off the entire Season 2 cast at once, like they did before for Season 1. Because Season 1 was leaked, so they figured that they might as well do it. Alright, M. Bison. Anyone got the hookup? Anyone got the link for the trailer? Let's watch it together when it comes out. M. Bison. Reveal trailer 1 hour ago? Wait, it's already here. It's already here. Is this the gameplay trailer? There's gameplay in this trailer. It's been an hour. What the hell? Okay, let's watch this. Okay, okay, let's watch this guy. Let's watch this guy with friends. Wait. Let me turn this on. Let me turn this off. Let me turn this off here. Let's watch this guy. So, to qualify my opinion on M. Bison being announced, I'm not really happy about it. But I'm also not mad about it. You were promised Vega, but the leaks were fake? No, no, no. I'm sorry to say, this is Vega. Mom said we had Vega at home. The Vega at home. I was not very happy that M. Bison was announced, but I'm not mad about it. I just don't like him. He kind of looks sick, though. If this is his costume, this continues the trend of every Street Fighter 6 version of the character looking the best. What the fuck is this picture of this horse, man? What the fuck is this picture of this horse? This is the fucking King Sinker Framp. This is the Dark Souls collab. That's not a horse. That's like the fucking Geico. Does he get a horse in the game? Please tell me he gets a horse in the game. Okay, he looks cooler than he does otherwise, usually. Because I've always hated Bison's design. Lycanroc, it's gonna have you here. I hope you're doing well. This character's gonna be fucked up with Drive. Imagine Drive Rush Bison. He's got amnesia? He's got the amnesia? He took this shit back from JP? Make you have to block 500 years? If you hit him, do you lose the amnesia? You like the uniform? I don't know, I just never liked it. Like, never appealed to me. He's Chuni. He's got an evil arm. Oh, he's back now. What the heck? Look at this. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Look at how he drive rushes here. Look at how he drive rushes here. Hold on, hold on. What the fuck? What the hell? MF said I show Psycho Crusher. What is this? Lonely Fisherman, it's good to see you. He brought a bus ticket. He said hold this and he ran full screen. That's unreactable. Holy fuck. He's kind of crazy with it in this game. Are they gonna like design him like a boss character? I feel like every DLC character in Street Fighter 6 so far has been pretty strong. I don't feel like there's any underwhelming character except for Aki, and then they made her like OP. But of course I don't play this game like that anymore. The bounce combos are crazy! What the hell? M bongos. He's got the fucking M steppers. The M stompers. He said foot dive. Okay, let's see the CA. That's pretty sick. That's pretty sick. Honestly, that's pretty sick. He is cool. He's cooler than I thought he would be. My honest opinion, I didn't want Bison. I thought Bison was gonna suck. Now what the hell is this? What the hell is this, man? I'm happy. Did you want Might? Never in a million years would I've said Mai Shiranui should come to Street Fighter. I'm not disappointed. I'm not mad. Now if you asked me if I wanted two guest characters, Elena and M. Bison, I would have said some words that would get me banned off Twitch. Also, Skynyan, it's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. And K-Dog, it's good to see you too. They made Elena wear pants. You can't make Elena wear shorts anymore because of woke. The prophecy has come true. I don't I don't like Elena that much. I don't dislike her, but I just don't like her. Simple as. And I definitely don't like M. Bison, but this is a very cool version of him. Like, I feel like this version of M. Bison is interesting enough. I just didn't like his original design. This version of M. Bison, I like his homeless couture. People hated it due to release characters going to take a long time. See, I'm glad that they showed us everything like front-loaded like this, to be honest. Like, they decided to show us which characters we're getting. Because if you sold people a battle pass and you didn't tell them that the 3 other characters are Terry, Elena, and Mai, there's gonna be some fucking upset people by the end of that. Because they're waiting for, like, Makoto, Q, Karin, Sakura. They're waiting for some fucking characters. And then you hit him with Terry, Elena, and Mai, like a fucking psychopath. Very dope characters. Very interesting that they're in the game. I think that's cool. Very strange, though. It is very strange. Also, Isaiah, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. And Sunny Spit, it's good to see you. Gonna see more than you bargained for with Maya if she shows the right angle. See, I feel like Maya is about to, like, raise the age rating of this game. I'm excited to see what, like, her costumes are, though. I see Terry. I picked Terry. Might be the first time I ever picked Terry in any game. It's a tactic to bring everyone from KOF. See, I feel like everyone in KOF is about to go to this game, though. Oh, hold on. I feel like everyone in KOF is about to go to this game, though. Because this looks like the better game. No disrespect. The new Fatal Fury City of the Wolves game might be the best looking fighting game I've ever seen. At least in terms of modern games. There's something about this game, and it's not the fact that Bijanette is like the one on screen right now, but there's something about this game to me that looks better than any other modern fighting game, save for like Tekken. She looks sick though. This has to be my favorite version of her. I think a lot of people didn't like her face, but I'm actually happy with her new face because it's made in such a way to be more expressive at an easier glance. Did you hit you with a fucking peach up B? KOFers are just going to go to grow if they're going to go anywhere. That's what I'm saying too. Because this is just KOF, but like with a modern spin on it. One of the most insane ways that they cut these trailers is that they just like hit the fade to black in the middle of a combo, and then they start the butt rock. This is the most awkward trailer cutting I've ever seen. She's so sick though. I don't think I'm gonna play her, but she's cool. I would play her in a team game. I would play her in KOF 15 if I played that game that way. City of the Wolves. Goro Night in the dojo. Maybe I could play like regular Goro. Is it on Steam? She's the original goofy ass femme fatale. So people, okay, let's find a good keyframe here. People got really upset about her face just because I feel like there's a few angles that are like maybe a bit more questionable in terms of like the shape of her face than others. But I'm like, when you compare her face, it's literally fine. It's literally fine. I think they're just not used to her having lipstick. It does add a lot to it, for sure. More like double D Jeanette. True. True. It's crazy though. Cause I saw some stupid ass on Twitter that was just like, they've ruined SNK with the Western values. And I'm like, brother, her boobs are bigger than her head. And they're just out, man. I'm like, what are you talking about? There's a beautiful woman on screen in front of you and you're mad? Get a fucking grip, dude. What do you mean you're mad? What do you mean that SNK is like, lost the plot? This is what's in front of you and then you're fucking like chomping at the bit to find something to be mad at? Go outside. Actually, don't go outside. I'm sure that you have a fucking tracking bracelet on your leg. It's insane. I get not liking her face compared to her other face. But the way that this game is designed is to be closer up a lot more of the time than KOF 15 is. I had a lot of like keyframes here. KOF 15 is like very far away from the screen very often. Whereas this game is way closer, so the characters have to be more expressive. So they made her face wider and then filled in more detail to make her face more expressive on its own. I'm so mad. I would hate for big boobed woman to start showing up everywhere. Grr, I hate when big boobied women are in my game that are sexy characters that you can play. I fucking hate this, me manifesting it to be reality. Commander Bad Player is gonna have you here. How could SNK have Western values? It's a Japanese company owned by a Saudi oil prince. The people who say this shit don't have cognitive thoughts in their brain. That's how. People who say shit like this don't got any shit cooking in their brain to any degree that you can put it in a pan. Also, Patchy is gonna have you here. How long have you been playing fighting games, and for what game did you start with? So, I've been playing fighting games, like, seriously, since Guilty Gear Strive. The game I started with, though, like, first ever, was either MVC 2 or Street Fighter 2. But I never played fighting games, like, to a serious degree until Guilty Gear Strive. I never played fighting games to get good at them until that game, I should say. Otherwise, I played fighting games to the point where, like, I just played because they were new and my friends played them. Never forget SHISHOU's Geo phase. Maybe if I ever go back to the game, I might play her again. Yeah, they also had to make her on model for the game, too. Head is not a perfect almond. She's got a man's jawline. The people who say this shit are, like, deranged. There was also another character who got announced, but, like, I already forgot his name. It was, like, Roy G. Biv or something. It's crazy, though. She's literally, like, a British woman or something. She's, like, a sexy lady. What do you mean you're mad at this? You can't have jawlines anymore because of woke. Will SHISHOU ever go back to Ace Combat 4? I might, to be honest. To be fair, though, it's difficult for me to stream non-fighting games. I just have, like, you know, a brain poison that makes me only want to stream fighting games. And then sometimes I think, like, maybe I should stream something that's not a fighting game, and then I do, and I'm like, well, I'm gonna go back to Tekken. The grass is greener on the other side type deal. I might stream retro fighting games at some point, especially, I've been planning on getting a new Japanese lever, like a new, stick. I was thinking about getting a Hori, Fighting Alpha stick. I was thinking about getting a Hori Fighting Alpha just because they're, like, more affordable than, like, another combat. And they're also PS5 compatible, too. Is she British because she's a pirate? I think that's how it is. I think that's how it is. Say what you want about the Saudi prince who's fun in this game. It does look quite good. It does look quite good. You ever tried Capcom versus SNK 2? I played it for 5 minutes once. And I thought, damn, this game must be sick. And then I never played it again just because I played it in training mode. I downloaded a ROM for the game once. Body Bag, it's good to have you here. I hope you're doing well. I downloaded the game for a ROM once for my Steam Deck to just try out the training mode. And I tried it out, and I'm like, this game's pretty sick. And then I never touched it again. Hori Fighting Alpha is a good option. It's also what I want, based on the fact that it's like the most modular controller you can get, I feel too. DB Sparking Zero on October 11th, the release date. I did see that. I don't know if I'm ever gonna stream that game. Cause well, I appreciate Dragon Ball. I'll do one more set. Well, I appreciate Dragon Ball. I have to learn how to play. Hold on. See, hold on. What's an easy way to get out of here? I don't think I can do my regular combo from this distance.
Get ready for
I guess
the
big
next
booby
battle.
ladies aren't haram. Listen, it's not the Saudi prince who's making them. Dude, look at his hat. Wait, that was the fastest loading time I've ever seen in Tekken. What do you mean we're already in the game? I literally didn't even see what his name was. That is the fastest loading time I've seen in Tekken. What is this? Is he in the same room as me? Is he in my walls? Alright. He hit us with like a duckable string. Oh, well, that's not duckable. Okay. He steps this. Okay, counter. No down 4 though. Low. Okay. We'll try out. I'm a dragon. Low. Oh, well. I guess that's guaranteed.
Round 2.
The Russian ghost is playing Tekken. Okay. Did you guys see the Elisa player who was, on Tekken saying, like, I reported this guy for playing, like, unsportsman conduct, and it was just Law doing a duckable string over and over again? And it was like a fucking Bushin Elisa. That made me laugh so hard until I realized the fact that they're like 5 ranks above me. And then they're that cooked. Duck? Okay. Well, I mean, there it is. There it is. I'm the one who got hit by it. We willed this into existence. Okay. Too far, too far. Alright. Let's do some pokes. Oh, well, he's low. Law is one of those characters too that just like fucks me up. Low. 2, throw. Let's get our health back. We have rage too. We have heat. We have rage. 1, 2, throw. He doesn't duck. We throw him for a mix-up. I'll go low. We win this. We don't win this somehow. External factors have conspired against me. Chainsaw go burr, rank goes up. You miss Eddie Bot, Elisa player, man. What's good, Bars? It's good to have you here. There's just something about Elisa players and there's something about Lily. If you play either of those characters, no disrespect to you, of course. But unfortunately, you are being, like, maligned on Twitter by people who are stupid. None of those were meant to be input. They were all supposed to be up forward, too. There you go. We shimmy out of the way. I fucking cartwheeled on him. Do you think he's mad? Okay. Do you think he's mad? Okay, okay. That should have hit him for sure. Is that just guaranteed every time? This is fucked. He's gonna win off this for sure. If he's not a bozo, he can win off this. Well, I definitely ducked that. I definitely crouched there, so I don't know what happened. He's mad at the big booby woman. Reina? I don't think that's the case then.
Round 1.
You have to stand and block the nunchucks after he slides. What a fucking homework character, dog. I'm kind of understanding the Elisa player. This character's literally homework. There are very few characters that when I fight them, I'm just like, oh yeah, I just had to know like this weird knowledge string. Duck. Okay. He's one of them for sure. Alright, duck. He's one of the characters for sure that when I fight him, everyone's just like, how could you not know that you're just supposed to like stand up straight as soon as he gets into Oki and then also like low block the next hit and then also like duck after the next string. And I'm like, where did this shit happen in the training menu? Alright, so we're already a step above Bushin if we can do this. If we can duck this on reaction, we're already a step above Bushin. Okay, let's do this. Hopefully I get my up forward. Okay, didn't work. What's he gonna do from here? Okay. Low's not too scary. 1, 2, throw. Too far. There we go. If only Reina had her second eye, she could have won that one. It's lore accurate. Let's go! Hatchet kick just fucking owns. It's so good. 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay. I tried to mash there. That was my fault. I wish I could fucking install a script in my brain that makes it so that I never mash on strings ever again. Like, not necessarily always punish strings. Alright, go low, go low. 1, 2. You go this way. I go home. Not necessarily always punish strings, but never mash on them. There's like some fucking worm in my brain that says you are good to go. And it's never the right time. 1, 2. Reline. Alright. Down to the wire. Down to the wire. Also, Vexpert, I don't know if I greeted you properly, but I hope you do know. Back to you. Okay, well, we're fucking dead. Cool recoverable health scaling on this one. Okay. Okay, Reina Wall, my beloved. 1, 2. 1, 2, okay. 1, 2. Duck. My contact is currently falling out of my eye. 1, 2. 1, 2. I'm dead. I'm dead. Oh! I'm gonna look at your motherfucking stats right now, brother. And if I see that shit... GG. First of all, if I see that shit below 50... 69, nice! Okay, you're fine. You're fine. Got a picture of a sexy Asian woman as your Steam icon, so... Can't say that you're fine in other regards, but like, you're fine in this regard. What a nice guy. What a guy. Nice. Nice. GG's. GG's. I'll bring the block button. I just start blocking laws. Not like in-game, I mean like, just block them. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Is Tiger Tenchi ASMR here or on her channel? It will be on her channel. This one will be hosted by her this time. The last one was hosted on my channel, so we're gonna make it fair and host it on her channel this time. That's how we spread the love around. We leave love behind. We leave love behind. If you block against everyone you lose, you will eventually just win against every opponent. It's true! I could just do that. Only thing spreading here is the gas leak. I'm taking the gas leak from my house to KK. Okay. One sec. One sec. Let's go see what Karagi's up to. Let's go see what Karagi's up to, because I have to go now. We started stream a bit late today, but it's okay because we had a fun time. We had a fun time. We came, we saw, we conquered. I lost a lot of games today. I kept my mental up though. I don't know when I'm gonna be getting good with the stick. Hopefully soon. To be fair, I'm being unfair to myself. I got this stick like at the start of like last week. So I should be fair to myself. I'm using a new control scheme. I've never used a Korean lever before. I'm still trying to figure it out. And I'm slowly getting better. And that's enough. That's good enough. Because eventually, if I just keep moving in this direction, even if I lose a lot now, I'm just front-loading my losses. You just got here? I'm sorry, this deck's sick. I'm sorry. I have to drive to KK's, though. I'm going to be driving over to KK Cyber's place so that I can do an ASMR collab with her tomorrow. I usually front-load the drive to just drive there overnight because I don't get traffic for, like, the several-hour drive. It's better this way. You're a stick player too, custom, so it's all good. It takes a while. As long as you don't go 0-2 tomorrow, you're good. I don't know what to tell you, man. If I do, you're kind of putting a load-bearing thing on that one. But Otsutora, everyone. Otsutora. Hope everyone had a fun stream today. I know I did for sure. Let's take a look at this here. Not this, of course. We have ASMR tomorrow and Sunday, so I hope you guys look forward to it. Otsutora, everyone. See you all very soon.